I've been on D&D.
I know you guys stay on that shit. I don't get why you guys.
You're D&D.
That just shows me you guys have no urgency in your life.
I don't know what it is.
Their phones are always on do not disturb. Call their phones, it rings once straight to voicemail. You two niggas tell.
It's not no urgency. It's just if
These
you
niggas ain't got no
don't-
kids, man. They ain't got no kids.
No girls.
No kids,
nothing.
man.
If you need to reach me, don't call me.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Just message me and I'll see when I see it.
I need to reload on the...
Cranberry juice. You're showing your age. Listen, let's go.
That's my line still. That's my line. Might have to trademark.
Started talking shit to him.
I got a real top
Is
take.
it to do with the Warriors?
No, it's nothing to do with
Let me just say my last thing and then...
Oh gosh, this guy.
No, the last
You gotta
thing...
give him
Hey.
15 minutes for the Warriors.
Yeah,
every
Warriors.
We need a
episode.
segment just
I've
for
been
the
getting
Warriors,
mental.
just the Warriors.
I think this is
I don't
really
even know
great.
how it
No,
goes
shout
down.
out Pajemski because he...
Who?
Pajemski. He led the league.
The ginger.
Brandon Pajemski. You know who Brandon Pajemski is?
Who?
He was on the
Ginger you,
select
bro.
US
The
team.
white...
Yeah.
The shooting guard on our team. The sophomore shooting guard on our team. Pods.
Oh, why are you calling pods?
Oh my god, he don't know his actual name.
That's his name.
You know
His name is
what I mean.
Pajemski.
Join us in this revolutionary basketball like. Oh, what the fuck did I just say?
At 3XL.
Can you see that?
What's up, everyone? I'm Jordan, co-founder. Oh, sorry. What's up, everybody? Butter. Say butter a couple times.
Butter.
Less than 0.03% of basketball players make it professionally. And many of these players are talented. And your mom.
81, my
Keep
guy.
that 81
If
on.
Will ain't your goat, I don't know.
BBL teams don't even reach 81 sometimes.
He looked in the camera. He looked in the camera and said that.
81 for grandma. Respect the mamba. I'm out.
Thank you guys for tuning in today to the 3XL, to the 3XL podcast. Thank you for
doing this again.
Yeah, I know. So thank you guys for choosing. Thank you guys for tuning in today to the No Look podcast sponsored by 3XL in Coventry. Thank you guys for tuning in today to the No Look podcast.
Sponsored by 3XL.
Yeah.
No
One more
look.
time.
We here. Ball is London.
That's it.
Bow.
Welcome to the No Look podcast sponsored by 3XL in collaboration with Ball is London.
Bow.
I'm Kevin. This is
Santos. East London. Yeah.
I'm the one pointing at everyone for.
Go on.
Introduce yourselves.
Michael.
Hussein.
These are your cast members for today. So
Sir.
let's get into it, Aisha, man. Let's talk about this
Yeah,
British basketball.
so-
What's going on?
I want to hear what you lot think about this because obviously Super League, no more BBL.
Yeah, we hear that Super League stuff.
no more BBL, but in
What's-
a positive
What's actually the
perspective,
difference? Because like, is it just like there's less teams? Because I saw the Super League. There's like 9 teams.
yeah, there's
I've
less
seen on there.
teams.
So there's less teams.
There's obviously less sponsors, less funding.
Oh damn.
But on the up hand, this is what I wanted to mention. Do you not feel like this is a positive for British basketball?
Why is that positive? Why? I don't know.
I love the fact that you asked that, Kevin.
Tell me why it's positive. I want to know.
All right, so obviously there's been a lot of like hype around social media recently in the basketball community. You're seeing a lot of the young talent now being recognised and actually playing on these Super League teams.
Okay.
Actual people who are relatable, people from your local clubs, people
Yeah.
from your scrimmages that you can support and that you probably know or something like
So the
that.
time you went to that event in Finsbury Park, you got to
Ball out.
Ball out. Boom.
Yeah, shout out Ball
That
Out.
was amazing.
Yeah, shout out
That
to
was an
Ball Out.
amazing day. You're saying a lot of those players that are being drafted into the Super League, basically.
So now, in terms of like, if you're playing NBL D1 or D2, a lot of the players from last season that were playing in the D1 are now actually a part of the Super League.
Oh, that's sick.
Prior to this, you guys will see BBL was highly dominated by players that are American or European because of the financial kind of stability from it, right? So when you're looking at teams that are in London, you want to be seeing players that you grew up with, people that you know that can ball. But unfortunately, that's not the way the dynamic works on politics, finances, all of that. So BBL predominantly was dominated, I think, players that weren't really from Hackney, weren't really from Croydon, weren't really from Brixton. Do you know what I mean? So now we've got some young Hackney talent up there. We've got Aaron.
Hackney boys are cold still.
Shout out Aaron. So
Hackney
he
boys.
one of my young guys. He used to come all his Sundays when it first started years ago, and he was playing for London Lions as the younger juniors. But then he played overseas, and now he's actually playing obviously for London Lions for the Super League, which is incredible because the amount of people I've seen on socials now are actually going to games.
Okay, yeah, I see that.
Versus before, where it'd be more of like, oh, should we go to a game? But it'd just be more like an entertainment thing because you're just watching. Now you're going to watch your people.
Yeah.
So
That's sick. So they're actually getting the communities involved now.
exactly, I love it. I think
Of course. Now
smaller but better impact.
you see people from your runs going there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, making it to the
Shout out to Bullies London.
Come on.
That's family gang.
That's cold. I ain't gonna lie.
So like, how many teams were there in the original BPL?
There was like, well, actually, don't quote me on that.
Because there's like some teams, I guess, that they just dropped out of the league.
Yeah, so the London
Yeah.
Lions, they was in the BBL, but now they moved to the Super
Yeah,
League.
yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I have a lot of teams moved because there's less teams now in the
I
Super
would-
League.
A
than
few,
there was
and then I
tougher
think
teams.
some, yeah, they got they
So some
got
people didn't make it. Some people didn't make the cut.
I feel like they should be looking to expand, right? The longer the Super League goes, the more teams you'd want, the more like.
That's-
I feel like- I
yeah,
feel-
but
That'll come with time, though.
that will
innit?
come with time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is year one. You would want to just test the waters, see.
Yeah, I feel like they definitely
works
need to
is
build a community around that league.
No,
There's a
definitely.
lot
I
of
think
there's a
the-
lot of teams and a lot of cities. Maybe an all-star
Listen,
game,
even with the
They can
ball
start
out,
getting,
something
like-
something of that
there was,
nature.
there was girls that came down from Ireland. Sorry, I
Yeah.
do not remember their names or the team's name. Yeah, but they went off.
Yeah.
They did their thing. You know what I'm trying to say. So
Yeah.
Was
Obviously-
that what, was that in
at the
Ball
ball
out
out at
at
Finsbury
3 on
Park.
3.
oh, Bola?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so I can see basketball's actually coming up around the whole entire country, not just in London. It's the whole entire country. So in time, I do believe they should expand around the whole entire country and see more teams coming up and stuff like that.
Just to your point, though, I think the community is going to be way easier to build
Yeah.
because of the whole relatability. Like,
Yeah.
you should just the players could actually call up their people. Their people are local.
Thank you.
Post
Exactly.
stuff on social.
No,
Opportunities,
That's
innit?
dope.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
right way-
exactly.
Why are they only building the good courts in South London?
Because
There's other places in London.
There's
East
no-
London
South.
exists. We
There's no space
exist.
in East.
Yeah.
Where you gonna build it? In
We
East? Where
exist.
you gonna build it in East?
Where you have Hackney, you got Newham, you have Waltham
What
Forest,
space is there in
you have
Hackney?
Tower
So
Hamlets,
tell me
you
where.
have places.
Yeah, tell me where.
If-
What
if-
space is there in
hey,
Hackney?
hey, they
You
could
got a
have-
whole
I'm
Jubilee
not
Park with no
They could have
basketball court
easily
in
made
it.
that.
There's a whole Jubilee Park,
Jubilee
yeah.
Park has a basketball court.
Has it?
It
What-
does.
what?
It has a concrete basketball court. Right
At the
there.
back, in the
Yeah.
old Stratford, basically.
You said Jubilee Park.
Are you talking about the one in Leighton?
Yeah, that's Jubilee
But
Park.
I'm talking
bro.
about the one in Westfield. Like the
Oh,
whole Westfield
okay,
area there. You
okay.
got a
Yeah,
nice
okay,
outside
yeah,
scenery with no good basketball court there.
Oh yeah, they could.
The Jubilee Park's got a court, but that court's been the
Imagine
same
if-
since I was a kid in
imagine if
primary
Okay, so
school.
when you say good
Park
court,
That court has not
do
been
you mean
updated at all.
Do you mean a street ball court or do you mean like a?
Well, if you go to South
Usable,
London right now,
like-
You know how,
yeah,
like,
in
you
South
know
London,
how,
have you
like,
seen the
blue
new courts they're
cages?
building in South London right now?
Yeah.
They are looking fresh.
True.
The Southerners are living.
Okay, hold
But they got the space to
Let
live though.
me really
Is it- are they
back
the
in, yeah,
biggest-
because hold tight with the courts.
Go on.
Obviously, with the British basketball stuff here, we were just talking about. So, like, with that being said, yeah, do you guys think it's fair now that the system would be that if you're in NBL D1 and D2 and you're playing really well all season, you have the opportunity to then play Super League? Or do you feel like you don't need to have those stats? You could still do your thing on the gram, be the top of this 1-on-1 and this 3-on-3, which we'll go on in a little bit after, and still make your way? Like, what do you think is fair? Because right now, socials are popping, right? I'm seeing 1-on-1, left, right, and centre, 3-on-3,
same,
left, right, and
same,
centre,
same,
yeah?
same.
And half of these guys, I don't think they play for teams in terms of, like, actual Division 1, Division 2. Maybe a couple, obviously, locally. So now, tell me this, like, you're seeing this hype on the gram, right? You're seeing these relatable players, these talented players go off. But because they don't have stats or they might not be known in terms of, like, obviously, FIBA, D1, D2, do you think they still should have the same opportunity in terms of, obviously, representing, if they're actually from London, to be playing in, obviously, a London team?
I feel like
No.
if that's the case,
No, I think it should be a draft
No.
process.
I say no as well.
I say
I
no.
feel like if that's the case, these D1 and D2 teams should be doing a better job scouting.
Facts.
Why are you
That's-
saying
that's
no?
what
Though?
it
What's
comes
your
to them,
reason for
because
saying no?
because obviously we know there's a huge difference between 1-on-1, 3v3,
Yeah.
and 5v5, right?
Yeah,
Because
100%,
obviously
yeah.
there's a reason why they'll be scouting from D1 and D2 teams because those are the best players in the nation that are available.
But are they, though?
To be honest with you,
we
to be
all
honest,
No, they're not
We
the
all know
best.
that.
I was gonna
That's
say
where
they're
the best are going to
players
be
in an
found. Basically,
organised-
That's what
I'm
I'm
talking
saying.
about like
In the
less
street-
up and coming players.
I mean,
In the
no,
organisation,
but that's what I'm saying.
you-
That is a
one-
whole
one
I was
controversy.
gonna say, because there's
No,
people in the
because
street that are going
people
crazy,
that are-
innit?
that are-
Yeah,
true
but like,
though.
where are they
It's
going
like-
crazy though?
But okay, so you can see a
In
D1 game, you can see a
Blue
D2
Cage,
game.
Deptford.
That'll be fine. You go down to
Just- you
Deptford,
guys
you
got
go and
places
check
like
out
Blue Cage.
ISO,
Yeah,
you go
like-
and check out UDFN. You'll see people that are doing something crazy. That
Yeah,
won't
but
be
think
done
about it.
by a
Sometimes
D1,
they
D2
could be
player.
the greatest street ball players, and their game just doesn't translate to.
thank you.
But it's not
That's
necessarily.
exact.
but
I
it's
didn't
not
want to interrupt the
necessarily
point.
street
I
ball.
didn't want to interrupt the point, but I've been playing
Fair enough,
basketball long
fair
enough
enough.
to know
Yeah.
that when you're scrimmaging, when you're playing 3-on-3, 1-on-1,
There's no
you
system.
can look like you can look great. But when you put yourself in a 5-on-5, referees, official
Yeah.
game,
It's
they
different,
disappear.
it's different,
It
it's
should-
different,
Players
it's different.
disappear.
Your inexperience
It's
gets
different.
exposed when you're on that court.
Right.
I don't agree with that, but I can see why teams will tend to go and grab someone with clout
'Cause
on the
you-
internet
yeah,
to
yeah.
bring
Everyone's
in
trying to-
tickets.
You could
To
probably
bring
look
it
at
up.
us
Yeah,
In
yeah.
regards
It's
to
a
actual
business side
play
of
and
it.
the level,
Yeah.
You could probably look at us and be like, wow, you look completely different in an organized like 5v5 setting. Like if you see me, the way I hoop at first gate is not the same as the way I hoop at
Yeah,
university,
yeah.
for example.
Yeah,
I'm a
yeah.
completely different player. It's just like
It's facts.
setting.
I feel like that's everyone though.
like I'm completely like see, when I was playing for my uni, my job would just be I'll play at the 3 and I'll run to the corner and hit that corner 3 every time, or come off the screen for the wing and hit that corner 3. That's not exactly what I'm doing at first gate, is it? I might
Obviously,
bring
you're
the ball
playing
up at first gate.
positionless basketball
I'm-
at first gate. That you're playing positionless
Yeah, of course it's
basketball.
positionless. Yeah, exactly.
So there's
exactly.
no system to it.
Let's
There's
be real.
nothing.
If you're playing in the park, it's positionless as well.
Yeah, 100%.
No one's actually going there. Okay, you're the starting.
All right, so that's why again
again.
that's another testament to you guys' point in it. Everyone can be a point guard, a center, and a forward in the street ball. When you got to play that one position,
and if
you got
if
to
a
play
coach
it as-
asks you to do
Yeah.
something and you just haven't done it before, you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, it's a bit
But inexperience
difficult.
shows. It's just
Yeah.
like.
But if
So there should be,
Experience-
so you should
experience
be.
is the
I think there should be a
different
draft
factor.
process. To be honest,
That's why I say D1 and D2 teams should do a better job with scouting because that's where you gain the experience.
I hear
It
it.
shouldn't be straight from the park. to
But
the
I do
league.
feel.
That doesn't
I
make
co-
No,
sense.
I'm
co-sign
not
that.
saying straight from
I
the park to the
co-sign
league,
that.
but I do think there should be like a sort of, even if it's just a tryout process or just something.
And
I think they should
there
do
are
tryouts
ratings out there, you know.
for guys who basically would not make the draft for street players. Do tryouts basically.
No, but you know,
I'm not,
there are
it's not that- I'm
there
not
are
saying they
leagues
wouldn't
out
make.
there.
It's not they wouldn't
There are
make the
leagues out
draft.
that you can
It's
play.
that they wouldn't be in the draft because they haven't played that organized ball.
Or they're
It's
not-
not they wouldn't make the draft. Like I'm
Exactly.
saying, if they were in that D1 setting or D2
Yeah.
setting,
Yeah.
I'm saying they'll be good enough to make the team. But because
They're not
they
in that
only
sense.
know street ball, they're not.
Are you saying
there's
the
no eyes
scouts?
on
Are
them?
you saying the scouts should be
Okay.
hitting the streets as well to be finding these players?
These
To basically
D1
give them
teams,
tryouts.
Absolutely.
But I also think that
They would have
there
to
should be
teach
some
them a
sort
lot.
of system in place where, let's say a scout
That's a
just
good
happens
question,
to go to a run, and then they see someone balling out. I think that there should be some sort of system where they should be like, okay, you know what? Yeah, come down to
Yeah,
this
yeah,
practice,
Yeah,
and then we'll
yeah.
just give you a trial, like
See how
with
I
the
feel-
actual
I feel
team,
like-
like see how you actually
I
work.
feel like
it,
in
do
this
you know what I
country,
mean?
football's done a much better job of doing that. Like, you know how like
Yeah,
obviously I'd come up from like a football background, playing football when I was a kid, so everyone has that feeling of like, oh, I'm playing on the park, what if a scout's watching? Like, you don't really have that feeling when you're playing basketball on the park.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, unless you're in
It's not really
America,
one of those
facts.
things.
Yeah,
Facts.
yeah,
I
yeah.
co-sign.
Hey,
that.
you don't have that.
Fair enough. Fair
Okay,
enough, fair enough,
so
fair
let
enough.
me give you this then. Yeah, so this is what I love about the basketball community, especially in London, right? They've identified that, right? Because we're not going to get as many opportunities as elsewhere. So if you see in the last 5 years, I think since COVID, the amount of brands that have been created, right, and are representing London basketball and just like UK basketball, you got ISO Hoops. Shout out ISO Hoops. You guys
Shout
are
out ISO.
doing an incredible job. You got Certified Bucket Getters. You got Hoop Space. You've got
UDFN,
UDFN.
GB,
There's so many, right?
Them SBB
And
guys,
yeah, SBB, like all of these kind of obviously big basketball brands that are creating this culture, right? That are like putting players on the map, right? But
You're putting the country on the
they're
map,
putting
man.
the country on the
So
map.
thank
I
these
rate
guys.
it because thank you,
guys.
yeah, we're shouting you lot out. But it's just incredible that they've actually now flipped it because all that social media coverage is giving them that exposure. In fact, you probably get more people interested in that
Yeah.
coming to London than going to watch
Actual
a
BBA,
Super, Super League game.
So that's why I
Yeah,
feel like
facts.
the Super League should be trying to revert. Like they should be making it so that they're the most the
Exactly,
biggest
but then
commodity
that's
in
when it
basketball
goes back to the
is-
controversy. Like I just said, how then can you pick these people up? Like you lot just said, as street ballers, right? But then don't get me wrong, some of them, yeah, like you said, if they've been given the opportunity to then come to a trial and whatnot. So like, how can they incorporate that? You know, Super League, if you're listening, Do you know what I mean?
Like-
Shout us.
There are, like I feel like if you compare it to like overseas, like there's just like a consistent route to the league.
Exactly.
You
Here,
know what your route is in this country.
here you
it's
gotta
all
make
up in the
do.
air. Like,
That's
you
why I
have no
love it.
idea.
Like, shout out all these new brands. Keep going, and all the other brands that are coming their way. Like, we're here for it. But
Like, it could even be a thing of all the brands being created and all like the runs and all like the ball spaces being created. Even if it's a thing of like, you just sit down all the people that made that and say, yo, give me your top 3.
yeah, exactly.
Literally, just give me your top 3.
Exactly.
We're gonna put them in this place, this place, this place. We're gonna hold over. Like
Maybe
3
we need
days.
more
Do you know
teams
what I'm
in
saying?
London.
And to
'Cause there
mention,
could be people
Yeah.
that are legit ballers. but
Maybe
you
there
will
should be
never
a
know.
team in the Super League of just for those players.
and let's not forget, let's not forget, guys. Let's not forget.
Yeah.
Free
So-
Excel.
A trial for that team.
Free
Yeah,
Excel
yeah,
is
yeah,
actually the program
Oh,
that's going to establish this. We actually we are going to be the
Exactly,
scouts. We're going to be
exactly.
we're going to
There you
find
go.
the hottest basketball players in the UK.
That is very true.
We're going to establish them. We're going to push them. We're going to give them
And
their
that would
flowers.
actually give scouts an easier job, you know.
Exactly. Yeah,
Like literally,
man.
log
The
into the
stats are
app.
there, right?
the
Super
stats
League,
are
shout
there.
us, man.
You can
Shout
see
us.
industry. You can see
Free Excel.
and literally,
Oh, yeah,
literally,
yeah,
that's
exactly,
actually a
exactly.
way easier way to scout a player because you can't be everywhere at once. You might as well download the app.
But we can.
Yeah.
We can. So subscribe.
Yep, subscribe.
Make
to
sure you sign up to the
100%,
page.
100%.
Put your email down. Stay in tune because we've got a lot coming for Free Excel project.
100%.
Love that.
That's it for British basketball, guys. You know, so let's
Yeah.
move on to the WNBA. Mike, what's popping, man?
So obviously it's in the off season right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Liberty won. New York Liberty got
Hey.
their first championship.
They did it before the Knicks. They did it before the
my
Knicks.
favorite
They did it before the Knicks.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, next we get it this year.
Yeah, something came to New York at least.
Something came to
Yeah,
New
They
York.
could be happy. If they're not
That's
happy, yeah, because I haven't seen Stephen A say congratulations to any of that yet. It's been out. I haven't seen it.
Stephen A.
But yeah, congratulations to them. The Lynx put up a fight. They put up a good
did.
fight.
They did.
Alright, cool. So the New York Liberty, they won that. The Lynx put up a good game. So sorry, I didn't actually.
Who got MVP?
Let me get her name
wasn't it-
because it wasn't. I can't.
It wasn't.
What finals
Dana-
MVP?
Oh no, it was.
Finals
John
MVP.
Quell Jones. That's
John
what
Quell. I see that.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
see
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
I see that. I see that when she won that.
I called her John Kill one time. It was a very bad.
He's sorry.
yeah. She got her finals MVP. This whole season, I can't lie, I have been in a lot of like Twitter spaces and stuff. And everyone's been on Aja Wilson, rightfully so, MVP. She got that as well.
She lost weight.
Shout out
Did
Asia.
she
Shout
make
out
it out the first round? How far did she make it?
She didn't make it.
She didn't make it out the first round.
Bios.
She didn't make it. She didn't make the playoffs.
But she made the playoffs.
She didn't make it out the first round.
Yeah, she didn't make it
That
far.
happens.
Team that bad?
happens.
That's like some Dirk stuff.
Do
right
you know what
there.
it is? Oh, you're moving slanderous, and
That's like
that's okay.
some Dirk stuff.
Yeah, she won the MVP, but in my opinion, everyone kind of forgot that Brianna Stewart was literally the MVP last season, and everyone forgot that she's still that person. Like in my head,
But she got the
she's-
chip though.
Yeah, now,
Yeah, no. Yeah.
but
You
the
can
whole
have the MVP.
season.
I'll take the chip.
No, but the whole
that's-
season
that's
though,
giving me
no
that.
one wanted to. Everyone
her
was just like,
flowers.
"Oh, she's still really good," but it was just. I'm hearing Aja. I'm even hearing Kennedy Carter. Just because of the beef between her and Caitlin Clark, and then everyone, all those eyes on Caitlin Clark went, "Oh wait, Kennedy Carter can actually ball." I wasn't hearing Brianna Stewart's name like that. So
No,
now
yeah.
I'm really glad that she got that chip. I'm very glad Sabrina Ionescu as
In-
well.
in that
very
case,
glad
though,
she got that.
In that case, though, that kind of like obviously, like I'm gonna bring it into comparisons with the NBA and stuff.
Yeah, go
that
on.
kind of reminds me of when Jokic won MVP, and then Embiid won the year that Jokic won the Finals
chip.
MVP. So
Yeah.
essentially that's the kind of like
It's a
thing that
chip
we
to
see
ring.
there.
Yeah, I see what
It's a
you're
chip to
saying.
ring thing. Yeah.
But
But yeah, Sabrina Ionescu, one of my favorite WNBA players. Got
because it's because of the
got a
Steph
chip.
shootout. Yeah, look, just the Steph.
Oh, this guy.
Any Steph
Is that
Curry.
you talk about Sabrina?
Sabrina.
He said
Yeah.
Sabrina's his favorite.
This guy's
No, I said one of my
This
favorites.
is a
No, but
WNBA
she's my
segment.
favorite too.
I said one of my
This
She's
is
my
a-
favorite too. She's a
This
This
product
is
of
a
Kobe.
WNBA segment.
I don't necessarily
you
have
gotta
a
stop swinging
favourite.
to the men right now.
Yeah, it's
But
crazy.
I
This
mean,
is a WNBA
She's a
segment.
product of
But,
Kobe, B.
No,
Can't
yeah.
This is
expect nothing
WNBA.
less.
I can't like every single game of the finals, aside from game 2, like it was actually very close. Like I'm pretty sure every game was within like 8 points. The score.
Oh, so it down. It's close like that.
Yeah. Like game 2 was, I think game 2 was the only one that was like double figure lead.
So who's actually the best team in the WNBA?
Well, you have to say Liberty.
Like
Yeah.
You
yeah.
have to say Liberty. In my opinion, I genuinely thought that the Aces were going like steamroll because
They won the last. They won the chip last year, right?
Oh, the Aces won the chip last.
and Asia's on that team as well, isn't it? Las
Oh,
Vegas
so
Aces.
Ages the other
But
way
like,
around
it's just the way they were hooping after All Star break. I thought something clicked. Like I thought the slump is gone. Like they're just gonna keep it rolling.
So-
They're gonna go into the playoffs, and
Who did they lose to in the first round?
I couldn't tell you. I didn't watch like a lot of that. I'm not gonna lie. I was focused on the Sun Fever matchup.
Yeah. That's what
I wanted to see what Caitlin
That's
Clark
what I
was
was
gonna
watching.
do in this,
Yeah.
and I'm
Caitlin's
not gonna
amazing,
lie.
fam. I ain't
She-
lie to you.
Yeah.
She got game,
She
fam.
did
She
her
got
thing.
game,
She
fam.
got
Yeah, all of
sportsmanship.
that.
She got everything.
And that
Like,
team is only gonna get better. I look at that
I'm not
team,
gonna
I'm
lie.
With the fever.
yeah.
I forgot
yeah.
I forgot the name of the other young lady that's on the Fever that plays with Caitlin. That's like, but
Yeah.
she's a lefty. I forgot her name, but she was in the final. I think it was 2-3 minutes. She got most of the shots, and I was very confused because they were down like 3, 4, 5. You'd need a 3. You would go to your best 3-point shooter in my head, but like Caitlin was not seeing the ball like that, and maybe it's just
That's like
good defense on.
Yeah.
Like,
But they
the
will.
Suns' part.
They're gonna pressure that star key player if they're down, right?
Maybe
So-
had her. Maybe had her. and She had. I'm not gonna lie. there was one. Caitlin really tried to get to the left wing, and maybe just poked out. Like, she was
swear
like, it's
down.
not happening. Yeah, it's not happening. And then she came down, made a 3. It was peak. Maybe it was on one that last game, but the most I would say there's a very controversial thing that happened though. Game 5 of the finals. Brianna Stewart gets the ball inbounded to her, and she takes 4 steps and travels.
Oh
Blatantly
yeah,
travel.
yeah,
You
yeah,
seen
yeah,
that?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I think
yeah,
I've
seen
yeah,
that
as well.
yeah.
She blatantly traveled.
Yeah.
Like when I
They
say
didn't call it, did
anyone
they?
could, everyone in the audience yelled. It
Travel,
was so
yeah,
blatant.
yeah.
And then she went into the paint to get what's it called? And one.
Yeah.
So she bumped the defender and got the and one. And they
Yeah,
called that.
and they called
but
that.
They didn't call the travel.
Oh wow.
everyone
was that
saying
in,
if
like
they-
the last
That
seconds
was
of the game?
Yeah.
that was the last. What was it? The last.
You know, in the league just make
2-3
evident
minutes,
mess
no?
up sometimes, fam.
I think it was like
Mess up
3 something
everything.
I think they
left.
do it on purpose.
It was around like 3 something left or 2 something.
Yeah.
left.
And they were all saying the controversy
Yeah.
in it. If that
Yeah.
call was called as travel, would she have got that and
Because she made the 2
and then
free
she made the
throws.
2 free throws
Iced the
in it
game.
from that. So really and truly,
Wait, did she not make the bucket on the?
No, on and one. No.
No.
Okay,
From-
okay, sure.
they won on the
They won on the
Free
free
throws.
throws, and then they had to.
Wait, you
play
saw the
their
talent in
defense.
WNBA now. You reckon you see some new all-time greats because all their all-time greats are old school players. Really.
Who's that?
Yeah,
who's that
yeah,
one
yeah.
person
To
that's
be
coming to
fair-
the draft? Juju Watkins.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
She's all over my Instagram for some
Yeah.
reason.
She
like
all
that.
over my
Yeah,
Instagram.
yeah,
I'm
What you
watching
said-
that and she
I
looks-
could
she
be wrong.
looks
Should
tough.
Georgia Tech wrong? No, not Georgia
Is she
Tech.
No,
is she
no.
coming in this
What-
draft?
No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I'm not wrong. It is Georgia
Wait.
Tech. Okay, I'm
She's
thinking that
coming in this
still.
draft that's coming up.
No, it's not.
I think she's
it's
got 1
next.
year left.
Another.
Yeah,
She's
she's
still got another.
she's
Juju's a
light. She's
baller.
lighting
She's a
up
baller.
right
She's a
now.
baller.
Still,
Yeah,
I can't
she
even
went
lie.
in.
I'm not gonna lie. WNBA is in a great place. They had obviously the most views on this
Yep.
finals ever
Caitlin.
in the entire playoffs
Yeah.
ever.
That's
Caitlin
WNBA
Clark.
history.
Killer
Yeah.
effects,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was so many like records that got broken.
That's it.
Um,
The women can ball, man. The women
How's
can
the
ball.
women? How's the women's basketball league doing here in the UK?
do we have,
we have
one?
Do we even have one?
Yeah, we do.
Well, obviously we do. We saw
do.
women playing when we went
Yeah,
to the
yeah, yeah.
ball out, fam.
Yeah, but
No,
that doesn't mean
that's
we
not
have a
also
league.
Okay,
that
maybe I'm
doesn't
in
mean-
league.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's
with the-
women's
with
teams
very
in-
good
I mean,
women's
With the
Yeah,
players.
Super League, with the new
Yeah,
Super
yeah.
League, there should be a
There's
women's
women's, yeah,
women's
yeah.
Super League
There's
as
a
well.
women's
Yeah,
Super
there's
League.
women's. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
They got the London Lions women's as well, and then obviously,
Oh, yeah, they've been had.
yeah. But
Interesting.
in terms of British
Put it out there.
women basketball,
put it out
Question, I didn't
I
know.
didn't think about it.
know.
And I saw women at the ball out as well.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
didn't think about a league for them though. I'm even mad, isn't it?
it's exposure though. There
Yeah.
is, but there's not as much exposure. Like you're not gonna get as much hype and socials
As the
and
men,
stuff as the men,
yeah.
unfortunately. Like that is just the reality of it. Not in the UK. Not in the UK. Even with the upbuild of WNBA and everything that is happening now,
Yeah.
we won't feel that impact for I personally think for another 10 years.
You reckon you see women
Personally-
from here making to the WNBA though?
In the next 10 years, yeah. That impact, that's what I'm
You
saying.
think it'll be easier for a woman from the UK to make it to the WNBA than it is for a man to make it into the NBA?
Yes.
I only know
Yes.
of one man.
Yeah, I believe it's easier for
One
women.
man to make the NBA.
I only know one man from the UK that's in the NBA right now.
Jeremy
Jeremy
Sohan.
Sohan, that's it.
Yeah. He's not
I
the
just-
only
No,
I
he's
think
not
it's-
though. He's
Nah,
not even
definitely
claiming
it's
UK.
definitely
He's like-
easier for
he's
not-
not-
He's
Polish.
from Milton Keynes.
Polish.
He's
He's
genuine.
from Milton
But he,
Keynes.
he
though.
don't.
But he went to school at Baylor.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's his mum or his dad, but he's got Polish in a minute.
Oh,
so he plays
Polish,
for the
my
Polish
bad.
international team.
Oh,
Okay.
word. Okay.
Yeah. It makes sense. They're better than the Great British.
And I think the only other thing that could come close was like OG Anunoby was born in
Well, people have made it from here to the NBA, you know.
Yeah.
But
old school
not,
guys.
not like
Yeah,
actual
Steve
big
Butler.
names, no.
Ben
Gordon.
Gordon.
Not really that many
Got
big
Steve
names.
Bucknell.
Yeah, Steve
I've
Butler.
never heard of
Yeah,
that.
Steve Bucknell.
I've never heard of that, bro.
Lil
Bucknell.
Deng.
Bucknell.
Lil Deng. And Lil Deng probably the
Lil
greatest.
Deng.
Lil Deng.
Yeah.
We're all friends, but he was born in Sudan.
Yeah, South-
He
Yeah.
moved to South London as a kid. Went to secondary school and all that around there. Then went to the NBA. Shout out Lil
Oh,
Deng.
We're all
fam.
friends. bro.
Yeah.
You see, I
Who?
dropped that. You see, I
Yeah.
dropped
Who?
that? You.
What?
You said we're all friends. You just dropped that.
We're all friends.
That's what you said.
What'd I say?
No, that's what you said just there. You just decided to drop that in with Luau. Then you said, "Oh yeah, we're all friends," and then you continued.
Did I say we're all friends?
Yeah.
When did you hear that?
You slipped that in.
Did I say it?
What?
Wait, no,
wait,
I
wait,
promise you.
wait,
I
wait,
don't
wait,
know
wait,
what
wait,
smut on
wait,
my
wait,
name, you
wait,
know.
wait,
I put smut on my name. What did I say?
What
No,
does
we
he mean
might
by
have
that?
to
Back
get
to-
that
what does he
reloaded
mean by
because
that?
I
We're
don't
gonna
I want to
see
hear
that.
this.
We're
I
gonna
wanna
see that.
this.
That's what I'm
We said
saying.
we're all
What does he mean
friends.
by that?
That's what
Stay
you said.
tuned. Yeah.
Whose friend?
You talking about Luau Deng? You tell me.
I don't know what's going on.
with Lil Deng?
I don't know what's going on.
Because
I
I don't
didn't
think
say
you
that.
clocks what you said.
That's crazy.
I said
I
said
Yeah, what'd you say?
from Sudan.
Uh-huh.
He lived in South
Yes,
London.
and before
And the-
there was a gap between those two. That's what you
What?
said.
I didn't hear that.
I ain't hear that. She
I'm
said it
right
right
You
next
said
to me.
born in
Yeah.
Sudan, then grew up in South London.
And he's my friend.
No, you didn't. That wasn't the order you said.
Listen, I'm not even from South London.
I'm from South.
So I don't know how I
If
didn't
anything,
even
you're
know
my
that.
friend.
Promise you. Okay.
I'll-
Oh, no,
We're gonna
oh,
watch this
no.
back.
Hey, shout
I
out.
want to hear
I
this.
appreciate
back.
it.
I
That's
want to
funny.
hear this
That's
back.
funny. Yeah, that's funny.
Shout Lil Deng.
Shout out. Hey, but one
Yeah.
thing, I got a bone to pick with Lil Deng.
Oh.
I was about to give him
Pause.
some praise
That
though.
was mad.
I was about to give
Go
him some
on.
praise. I was gonna say.
Let go.
Yeah.
A bone to pick.
With
Sounds,
another
a bone
man.
to pick.
Go ahead.
Is a pause.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
You have to pause and a bone to pick.
Pause.
Nah, that's
bro.
crazy.
That's a phrase.
I've never posted that in my
That's a
life.
phrase, bro.
You don't like you
I've
pause
never
anything.
posted that.
I'm not involved.
What is that supposed to mean?
Oh, yo.
I pause a lot of
Why?
things, bro. What are you talking about?
They don't put me last
Why?
session. They don't put me last session. About that.
That's
You see
crazy.
what I have to go
At a
through.
moment.
Shout out to Lil Deng, but I got a bone to
Yeah,
pick.
Clickbait. Let's go.
Listen, Lil Deng
I hope you get this because
is a legend, and I respect his
In South
hustle and
London.
his grind.
Well,
But let me tell you
NBA
something.
legend, where?
NBA legend. He's an NBA legend. I
Chicago-
said it.
wait,
Yes,
did he play for
Chicago,
the
wherever he
Bulls?
played.
Did he play the Bulls?
He played for
Yeah.
the Bulls
Chicago Bulls legend.
yeah.
and Lakers. And
Yeah.
let me
He's not a legend at Lakers. He's
hold
not a
on,
legend at
hold
Lakers.
on. Let me land.
The Lakers
Lil
have a lot
Deng.
of legends. He's not one of them.
Built his whole
Yeah.
South Sudan organization
Yeah.
with Laker money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. It's not my fault.
Bet you didn't know that.
Who got him that Laker money though?
He got it.
Oh,
He just
his
didn't
own
play.
contract money.
He didn't play for the Lakers.
Yeah.
He was
He
in
took the
contract
money.
for like 20 years.
Right, right.
With
And
the
took all the
Lakers.
money. Yeah, he
Wait,
played.
when did he play?
Slow down.
When did he play for the Lakers? Like, what years did he play for the Lakers?
No, he
Ah,
didn't
man.
play. What year was he
He
meant to
didn't.
play?
He played for the Lakers.
You put a jersey on.
Yes.
He steps
bro.
on the court.
What year?
Yes,
what years would that be?
I don't
though?
recall ever seeing
His
him in a
last
Lakers
few,
jersey.
his last
No, no,
last,
what-
his tail
I-
end
I-
of,
I don't
or his
know.
tail end of his career.
Is it like
he
the
played for the
2000s? Like, I don't know when he played for the Lakers.
2000 is great.
I don't
No,
know.
sorry,
That's
that's
crazy.
It'll be like 2010 or
Yeah,
something like
that's
that. fam.
crazy.
Or like
Okay.
2015 or
That's not
something
that-
like that.
I have
That's
no
the
idea when he
2000s,
played.
bro.
I have no idea when he played. I was asking.
Lil
like,
Deng's
Yo,
Kobe
was
was
it like
drafted before
2013?
Lil Deng was playing.
He's a bust
Yeah,
the line,
that-
please.
that makes
Bust
sense.
the line.
Like, listen,
listen.
they're showing their age. They're showing their age.
Oh, you're showing your age.
They're showing
You're
their
showing your age. You're showing
age.
your
Guys, they're
age.
showing their age.
You're
It's
showing your
fine.
age,
It's
mate.
all
You're
good.
showing your
You
age.
had to mix it up. You had
I
to get
said
the
it was
OGs
crazy.
with the new Gs.
I said it was crazy. Okay.
Listen,
That's crazy, man.
shout
I know
out
a
to
little
Lil
bit
Deng.
about a lot.
We just don't. I just don't
what I'm saying.
appreciate you taking Lakers money to build South Sudan, an organization, because we need that money now. Like, look at our team. We
Oh,
got
what?
Bronny.
You got Bronny.
Why do we need that money? Why do we need
Lakers
that money?
need that money right now.
You don't think South Sudan needs that money?
Yeah, I respect
G-League.
it. I respect it.
Listen, that's his own contract.
I
money.
respect it. I respect.
That's just-
I respect the hustle. It's just the bone that I had to pick off it, isn't it?
That's what I was gonna praise. I
Stole
was gonna
money off
say-
my organ.
I was gonna
off
say.
my organization. I got shares in Lakers.
In that case, you should be hating Ben Simmons for taking any
Oh,
money.
we ain't
from
even
him.
gonna
Ben Simmons. Oh, let's not even talk about that. Let's not talk about that. Wait,
You know you have to
Wait,
hold on.
He be
Listen.
sitting on the bench collecting money.
Let's not talk about Ben
It's
Simmons,
mad.
man. Let's
Oh,
He be
not-
sitting on the
we
bench
ain't
collecting
there.
money.
But
bro.
Right,
Just to-
so
just to-
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
let's
So
I just wanna put this out
WNBA,
there.
Yeah, WNBA.
I want to
Yeah.
put this out there,
WNBA.
yeah? I want to put this out there
Go on,
quickly.
go on.
I don't know why I was on Google yesterday, yeah?
Oh no.
No, but I googled Ben Simmons and how many threes he's actually made in his career.
Wait, can we all
Is it like
guess?
three?
I want everyone to
Can we all
guess.
guess?
How many you think
Okay.
Ben
I'll
Simmons?
say 3.
How many do you think he made?
He's Probably closer to 1.
How many do you think he made?
In his whole career.
Oh, it's up to now. How, many
So
do you
now,
think?
I'll give 7.
How much do you say?
I'll give 5.
Dragging it.
That's the right
7.
answer. 5 is the right answer.
Yeah, you know
From
why? Because I
2016
saw him
to the
play at the
2024
O2
season.
Arena, and I see him make one of those 5.
That's not. Surely that's not it now. Was that a regular season game?
Yeah. It was in the O2. Yeah.
All-time
A regular
career.
season game.
Yeah.
All-time career.
What year was this?
Who did
This
they
was
play?
2018, I think.
Who did they play?
So he
They
can
played,
shoot.
So he can shoot. He can
Celtics.
actually shoot.
They played
Yeah.
the
He can
Celtics,
actually
the
shoot
O2.
the ball.
I think I'm trying to say someone. You can't really call
But
Russell
5 made
Westbrook
sense
because
in my
Russell's
head,
got
so-
At least Russell
1,000
shoots.
Russell's got 1,276.
Wow.
Russell-
3-pointers made.
Russell,
Westbrook.
we don't need to talk about
So
this.
wait, is
Listen.
Ben?
Hey, bro.
Wait.
Russell Westbrook
so
could shoot
we don't
before he
need to
started
talk
getting.
about
Bro,
Yeah.
listen, he
So
could
wait,
shoot.
who's the lowest?
Sorry,
Who's
no,
the
don't
lowest
be
in the league?
Whatever.
Ben Simmons.
I'm not going to do that because LeBron James' son is in the league. I'm not going to do that.
No, he's in G League actually.
He's in both leagues. They're
I don't
actually-
count
He
it,
plays
man.
home games with the G League
Nah,
and
man.
he's on the road with the Lakers.
What
I ain't
type
gonna
of
lie, he just-
nonsense?
I don't know
is this?
what kind of special
Special-
treatment that is.
I'll be
Special.
honest, he just
It's called the
killed
LeBron
him
effect.
last
My
night.
question
That's
is,
what it's called.
Got
do you
6
not
points.
remember the name of the
What do you
number
mean?
one pick?
Yeah, that 47 points was a lie.
Yeah,
He
Zachary
scored
Wright.
six
No,
points.
said
Really?
47. No, I'm not
Zachary
talking about
Wright.
that.
I saw
So where is
GC.
that? Where's
Did you watch the
the?
game?
Where's
No, I
where
watched
is
it.
that? I ain't seen nothing
man
about
was
that.
Zachary
He's
Rich.
He's overwhelmed. Did you
He's
see his
balling
last
on.
statement?
Hey,
He says,
he's
listen.
balling on the
No,
Hawks.
calm.
No,
he
He's
good?
balling on the
No,
Hawks.
like,
Do
you know,
you
in the
see his
NBA,
last
you can get-
statement?
He wasn't
What?
trying to do
He
that.
says playing in France
what
and
Kemp
playing
did.
in America is
Assisting,
two different ball
playing-
games.
Yeah,
B.
of course it
He
is.
said, listen.
He said
He ain't a
said
joke
I'm
out here. He said
hey,
NBA levels is hard.
this is what he
Bruh.
said. He said I'm a
The
free
new
athlete
rookie, the
in
new
France.
number one
Yeah,
draft.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, he said that. He said that. He said that.
He said I'm super
He's like,
athletic
yeah.
in France, and here I'm just a regular guy. That's what he
I'm
said.
a regular
And I
guy
hear it.
here in France. I'm a superstar.
I hear it.
I hear
But
it.
yeah, but
Levels.
of course I remember the name of the first round.
Alright, just to make
Level.
clear,
Come
yeah,
on.
I think we closed the WNBA segment.
Yeah.
Because I don't mean that- because I know Mike
What
was
about college
talking.
ball though? We ain't even spoke about college ball. The new.
I haven't even been
Cooper
following
Flag.
that, you know.
I don't know who's actually coming in the next
Yeah, I
round.
haven't been
don't know.
following
I-
that.
I-
The
That's
only-
the
no,
only
the
name
only-
I hear being spoken
I think
about.
Listen.
Cooper, Ace Bailey.
When's Kai and
Actually-
Anthony coming? That's what I want.
That's
You're
like
right.
2027 or something.
He's
Yeah.
coming in with what's his name? Is it AJ something? But I can't say
I
the
don't
last
know.
name.
I just see
Last
Kai
name
and go
is
off.
I feel like low key. I
Oh,
feel
you're
like
Kai
Benil.
on the Kai wagon.
Yeah, Kai and
Oh,
Cole.
yeah.
still,
AJ
Kai and Cole
DeMonster.
still.
that.
AJ the Monster.
There you go. I
His
can't
name
say
is
his
AJ
last
DeMonster.
name.
No, I hear what you're saying.
What's the college ball saying?
It's
Cooper,
college
Cooper,
ball.
Cooper, Cooper, Cooper.
Hey.
Cooper.
Yeah, man. All I can hear.
Flag
When I
is
research
different.
college ball, I see is Cooper Flag.
I
That's
keep
all
hearing
I
stories
hear.
about him. I
That's all I
heard he
hear,
was
that's all I
cooking
see.
like D1 players at like 13. That's
I'll be
Oh,
honest.
wow.
Last time I watched
You know-
college ball, RJ Barrett was in college.
That's
Okay.
crazy.
That's the last time I
Crazy.
watched.
Yo,
is
you know what
crazy.
player?
So I
You
ain't
know what
seen
player
that.
I got my eye on?
Oh, actually no. I
You know what
watched
player I
Jordan
got my eye
Hawkins
on?
a couple years ago.
Gilbert Arenas' son.
Oh yeah,
Gilbert.
Elijah.
he nice.
Elijah Cole.
Elijah.
Elijah Arena. Gilbert.
Elijah
That's
Arenas?
what I don't
Elijah
know.
Code.
Elijah
Why are you laughing?
Arenas.
What's funny?
What's funny?
Yeah, why?
He just said it wrong.
What,
He
Gilbert
said-
Arenas?
He said Gilbert Arenas.
You say Agent Zero. Come
Yeah,
on.
Agent Zero
Double
son.
O.
Elijah.
Is
Agent
it?
Double
Oh,
O.
it's not. It's Agent Zero.
Ula.
I said Agent.
What's going on today?
I said Agent
Cranberry
Double
juice
Zero.
is showing your age.
I'm thinking about Agent from AMP, bro. What's going on? I'm bugging.
Yeah,
Yeah,
little
I
Agent
got a
Zero.
question though. I got an NBA question, yeah?
By the way, just to test it, I just want to know how old he really is. Who did Gilbert Arenas play for?
The Wizards. Who did he play for? The Wizards. He also played. He got drafted by the Warriors.
Okay.
They're showing their age, guys.
He
They're
knows.
showing
He
their
I
knows.
wanted
He
to check.
knows.
I wanted
He
to check. I
knows.
wanted to check.
It's
What
an
year
age
you get
test.
drafted?
It's an age test.
You say where?
What year?
Oh, is it?
Or what year? Oh, I don't know if I can tell you.
I think it's a 2000.
Is it 2000 or it's 2000 or 2002, something like that?
2000.
I think it might be 2000.
You know what's crazy?
Kenya Martin went number one.
It's crazy.
2000.
What place he got drafted? That's insane to know. I don't know that.
No idea.
Second round, I know that much.
Yeah, but I don't know
yeah.
the number.
That's
Anyone that
because-
knows number,
no,
no,
but-
crazy.
40 something or something like
You
that.
actually know number.
Something like that.
That's crazy.
I don't. I
But,
can't.
that's, but he should have went top 10.
Check it.
Search it,
Everyone
search it.
knows he should have went top 10, but he ruined it for himself.
Oh,
What did he do?
he said he didn't want to play for them teams, innit?
No, because he's Gilbert Arenas and he's gonna say Gilbert Arenas stuff. That's gonna get him.
I mean, he brought a
Apparently-
firearm to the game,
Apparently
so
wanted
like,
to be a
No,
pimp.
that,
I hear
no,
it. He's kind of
not
crazy.
even that. I think
Wild.
it was at the draft combine.
31st.
And he obviously everyone's working out at the combine and stuff like that, innit? He said, "I just bought these brand new chucks. I ain't doing these workouts. You got mad.
Actually,
You guys can do that. I ain't doing that
I don't
shit." shit, and he's just bust out.
I won't
Guess
say
where
that.
Gilbert
Let's
Arenas
see
was
what
drafted
you
in the
think.
second round. Just guess the number.
Just guess.
Guess the number. Second round.
Yeah.
I'll say 38.
42.
It was 31st.
31st.
So we see the first pick of the second round.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah,
is-
yeah,
Yeah,
first
yeah,
pick
yeah,
of the
yeah.
second round.
He's cold though. Still,
Shout out
he was
to
cold
Agent
still.
Zero.
Who you saying?
I got a question.
He makes
Steph
it
Curry,
to
Steph Curry took a little bit of his
Don't
What?
reply.
of his
I got a
Swag
question. I got a
pie.
question.
Yeah.
They say
turning
yeah,
around before making
the
the
best
shot.
shooting guard in the league right now is Anthony Edwards. That's what they keep saying.
Wait, say that
No,
again.
they say the best shooting guard in the league right now is Anthony Edwards.
And it's
right?
true.
Yeah.
I agree.
No, I got a real
agree.
question. I
It's
got a real
up-
question.
it's
I
up
got a
in the
real
air.
question for you though.
It's up in the air, but
I'm an
I
Ant-Man
agree.
fan.
I
I
agree.
got a real question. Can you actually disregard Donovan Mitchell by saying that? Because Donovan Mitchell is actually cold.
Well, this season they're undefeated.
Hey,
So.
Right now the Cavs are 10-0 right now.
They're 11-0.
They're 11-0.
Yeah.
I thought it was
11-0 then.
A lot of
They won
that-
yesterday.
Wait, hold
A
on.
lot of
Mike,
that-
you're laughing. What's funny?
Because Evan Mobley is the reason for that, not Donovan Mitchell.
Evan Mobley,
is the reason. for
Evan
that.
Mobley,
It's
Jarrett
got
Allen.
nothing to do with
Alright,
it.
Evan
hold on,
Mobley,
hold on,
Jarrett
hold on.
Allen,
Mobley
and,
take
and
Okay, hold on, but even
Darius
take away,
Garland, I can't lie.
take away the team right now going 10-0. Donovan Mitchell's a
cold,
baller.
bro. What are you
That's
talking
great.
about?
He's
We're
cold.
talking about Anthony Edwards or SGA. There's
No,
no
SGA's a
yeah,
point
yeah,
guard. He's not a shooting guard.
We're talking
I
about
said
Devin Booker. We're
shooting
talking about
guard,
Devin
the
Booker.
two. We're talking about the
Booker.
two
It's Anna Devin
spot.
Booker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's Anna Devin
So
Booker.
why not Donovan Mitchell?
Oh, if you want to,
No, Donovan Mitchell's third.
Donovan Mitchell,
He's
Devin
third,
Booker,
don't
you
get
can have
me
that conversation. They're just not Anthony Edwards. You can have that conversation.
I'm choosing D Mitch over D Book.
That's fine. That's
fine.
okay.
You can say that if you want.
What?
Yeah,
Oh, that's probably
Over
him.
Devin Booker.
yeah.
Donovan Mitchell over Devin Booker.
That's probably him. I don't know.
Does Donovan Mitchell play defense?
Yes.
I don't
Yeah,
think so.
He does. He does.
I don't think so.
Does Devin Booker
Does
play
Devin Booker
defense?
play
Yes. Did you see Team USA? Or,
Oh,
or you forgot about the summer?
Against these European guys.
Oh, you forgot about the summer.
Wait,
You forgot about the summer.
Hold on, hold on.
European guys play harder
This is
than-
the NBA segment. Why are you talking to me about the thingy for?
Yeah.
This is the NBA segment.
do we need
Well,
a
you're
Europe
asking
segment?
Why are you talking to me about the
when
Team
does-
USA?
When did
No.
When did Mitchell
Tell
ever
me-
play defense?
Do we need a 1v1?
Is-
Andy,
Get some stats. Get some stats.
Booker started
we can get the
in
stats up
Team
for you.
USA to play defense.
Hold on. Yeah, I know,
What
but
is
Team
that?
USA.
Play defense.
What's
This is
that
the
score?
NBA. This is the NBA we're talking about.
What's that you need?
Defense.
We got you. We got you.
Get me some stills. Get me some stills.
Okay.
You know,
Yo.
because you can't actually look up locking someone down. You know what I'm saying? So get me some stills.
Right now,
They're both two
right
guards.
now.
So do I care about their block averages? Not
This
really.
season-
Show me some stills.
Cleveland
season?
going off
How many seasons?
undefeated.
They're both great scorers.
That means-
Wait, hold on. They're both great scorers as well.
They're both great
I think they
scorers.
both got
4.9.
most points scored ever. Like their
What, you
career high is
stills?
the same.
Yeah, I did
Yeah.
stills.
Who's
They
more
want
of
to say,
an
what you
impactful
get?
player?
Stats.
Devin
Oh,
Booker
just stats.
or Donovan Mitchell?
I'm gonna say Donovan Mitchell.
It's more impactful than Devin Booker.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, last
Yeah.
10 games?
You say last 10 games?
I'm gonna leave that for the
Take-
comments.
take-
I'm gonna leave that for the comments.
Take
guys.
Donovan.
Yeah,
Take
I'm
gonna
Donovan.
leave that for the
I'll
comments.
Take Donovan Mitchell
Alright,
out.
what are you saying?
Hey,
I just
hey,
a bit.
hey. Take Donovan Mitchell out.
Yeah.
I think Kev might be showing his age a little
No,
bit.
no.
Yeah.
Showing your age, my guy.
Donovan Mitchell actually shoots.
We have
and
a
he gets-
steal stat.
Go on.
Donovan Mitchell has 1.3 steals.
per game.
He's averaging 1.3 steals.
And
Devin Booker's averaging 0.9 steals per game.
well, not far off from each other.
Not
But then
far.
D
That's
Mitch is
more-
winning
that's
that one,
more-
right? So that's more defense, right?
But I mean,
Obviously,
that's
knocking
not
someone down
necessarily-
perimeter
Hey,
is a bit different.
How good of a defender do you think Jordan Poole is?
How do we get there?
Because he was
He didn't
leading
defend the punch from Draymond. Oh, no,
Hey.
I'm better defense.
You used to work on the slipper jab.
I don't know
For
how
like-
good the defense is.
for like the first the first part of the season, just the earlier part of the season. Let's say like the first 6-7 games, Jordan Poole's leading the league in steals.
What,
So
this season?
This season. Well, you know, this season, right? So
Why
how
are we
much
speaking
is
about
that
the
really?
Wizards? Why are we speaking about the Wizards?
That even-
Why?
I'm
Why?
letting
Wasting
you know.
time here, guys.
I'm
Guys,
letting
you want to
you
hear
know.
about the Wizards? No,
letting you know
you
this-
want to hear about the Wizards.
This
We trying
chat,
to know who is winning
This
this
is we're talking about
year's
Hogwarts business. This is
no,
not
no,
Hogwarts
Larry
business.
O'Brien
I'm
trophy.
letting-
Who's
I'm
going to
letting
carry
you
the
know.
Larry O'Brien trophy, my guy? Who's picking it up?
Your 1v1 is
hold
from
on.
Donovan Mitchell and Devin Booker. What's this got to do with the Larry O'Brien trophy?
Bro, you're bringing up Jordan Poole, bro, and Wizards.
I'm
bro.
letting you know that the
This man done lost
stats.
in the league.
Stills.
Man done lost
I'm
in the
letting you
league,
know
bro.
that just because someone has more steals than the other person doesn't mean they're a better defender.
And I
That's what I'm
respect
telling you.
that.
I agree with that.
That's what I'm
Fair
telling
I
you.
want to
No. Like I said, you can't judge perimeter defense, innit?
Yeah.
By steals, you can't.
No, you
judge
can't do it by
steals.
steals. You gotta watch. You gotta watch them.
So the
You gotta
league
watch-
has started. The league has started with
Yeah.
2-3
Yeah.
weeks
Ask your question,
into the league.
Well, 11
What are we
games
saying,
into-
guys?
The
What are we
Cavs are
saying
looking-
here?
the Cavs
I'm
are looking
saying
the
New
best.
York looking good. The big
Yeah.
bodega. Cat.
I don't
We're
know
balling
if
up.
they-
We're balling. We're
What's
balling
their
out.
record
now.
right now?
Cat's
Are they
doing
like
very well.
500 right now?
Cat's
we
playing
got
like
Anthony
Cat's
Davis.
playing-
We got my
Hold on.
Yo.
Finish your point.
Cat's playing like he's got a point to prove right.
Right.
Yeah.
Cat's playing like he's
Okay.
got a point to
Right.
prove.
I hear that.
Like hearing that.
Like you guys really got rid of me.
Wait,
yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
give you the cat you guys
are
never
4
got.
and 4 by the way right now.
Huh?
Even Chenzo's playing
The
the
Knicks
same
are
way.
Steven
4 and 4 right now.
Chenzo
Really?
is playing like he's got a point
30%.
to prove.
He's playing like y'all.
That would
chose
get you like
me to
the
get rid of
9
him.
seed.
No, see
No
Steven
matter what
Chenzo, the
seed,
way
as
he
long as we
finds
get into
Ant
the
as
play-in,
well.
bro.
He finds
Play-in,
Ant
man.
like.
You wanna get
no-
play-in, play-in.
Hold on,
Honestly,
stop.
don't matter, bro.
Stop.
What happened?
You got to give praise to Ant-Man and the 3-pointers.
Yeah,
right now.
yeah,
But them
yeah,
3-pointers from Ant-Man are looking so clean.
Can we
Easy.
just-
Them
He's shooting it.
3-pointers from Ant-Man
Can't lie, I think-
are looking
I think-
so clean.
I think for the first 10
Go
games,
for that, go
for the first 10
What?
games,
Clip for that.
I think he's third all time in like most 3-pointers in the first 10
He
games.
scored over
He's-
50
he's at
threes
50.
so
Yeah,
far.
No,
yeah,
Over
yeah, yeah.
50
it's
so
50. It's 50,
It's 50.
in that first 10 games, right?
Okay, cool.
Okay.
And the only people above him
Yeah.
9 in the last game.
are 2 different seasons of Steph. So that's insane company to be in 3-point shooting.
I don't
And
see.
it's
I
like,
don't see
we
Timberwolves
didn't-
going anywhere.
It's sad to say that's my
I
team.
don't
you
see-
know,
no,
that's
I
not
don't see.
good.
I don't see
Don't
Timberwolves
do
going
that.
anywhere.
about?
As
It's
much
so
as I like
early.
Ant-Man, I don't
It's
see
so
them going
early.
anywhere.
What are we
It's so
talking about?
early.
No, I don't see them going
We're
anywhere.
10 to 11 games
Yo,
in. It's an 82 game season.
Don't get me wrong.
Let's start talking this talk next to All-Star Weekend,
Timberwolves
guys.
gave away their second biggest weapon to us.
Why is
Which we're
everyone
very
saying this
grateful
for,
for.
yeah?
We're
But when
very grateful for the
at
big
Timberwolves,
bodega.
no one was talking about Cat like he's the greatest second weapon we got. And
He's the most-
no one's
he's
talking
the
about
Who's
most
that.
no one?
skilled
We
seconds.
were talking about Cat. Don't get me
I'm not
wrong.
even gonna say
After
anything.
we-
I
What
was
do you mean?
defending Cat for the entire season.
crazy,
You can ask him. I was defending him for 2
Absolutely,
seasons.
no,
And
you
you know
were.
the
Don't
problem.
get me wrong.
Cat's talent
After
is
2
up there. We all know that.
Hey,
It's just
I've
he has
never
no
disagreed
dog in
with you.
him.
Hey,
Everyone wanted
There's
to
no
say,
dog in
oh,
him.
you can't play now.
Now, yeah.
Hey,
Now he's
hey.
trying to-
Hey,
He in New
I've never
York.
disagreed with you about Cat. The only thing I disagree with you is
He in
you.
Brooklyn,
Whenever
he's
you
in
say
New
that,
York.
This nigga is a
I
Laker
hate
Nick.
that when you say that.
Yeah, this guy is a Laker Nick.
We're doing
I
too
don't know
much.
what's going on over
Laker
here.
Nick.
We're doing too much.
But right now he's a Knicks fan. As soon as you start talking like
He in
that
New
LA
York.
talk,
He has the West team and the East
Okay,
team,
so
so it's
I'll
not
ask
even
you a
that.
question.
Lakers and
Who do you
Knicks.
think's in the conference finals in the East then? Since
This
you're
year.
this guy,
Bro,
who
Knicks
you
it's still
are taking the
early.
East,
It's still
bro.
early. Still early.
I've called it. I've called it from last episode. Knicks are winning the East. I've called it from last episode.
Can I ask a question?
Knicks are winning the East. I
Can
don't
I
want to
ask a
hear
question?
it.
Did the Celtics not turn up to that game?
Oh my life, I was gonna say.
Who?
Celtics couldn't even beat Cleveland.
Sorry?
Yeah,
Sorry, when?
You mean this
Yeah.
season?
Sorry,
this
when?
season.
We're talking
Oh,
about
come on,
this
regular
season.
Come on, it's a regular
This is
season,
a regular
man.
season,
It's a
bro.
new season,
It's a
baby.
regular season,
It's
man.
a season.
There's
no team.
There's 10 teams right
There,
there.
there might not be
The
there might not
sun
be a
rises
team in
and
the
sets
league,
every
right?
day, guys.
This is crazy.
There might not be a team in the league right now that can beat the Celtics in a 7-game series. I don't.
Who?
I don't
The
see
Cavs?
it.
It will be
No,
tough
in the league.
But Knicks will
There's
be
no
tough.
team
No,
that can
the
say-
might not be a team in the league.
Celtics.
Because the Celtics actually have the
Knicks
best starting
are
five in the whole entire league.
Especially when it comes to the
The
postseason where
Celtics have the
everyone's
best
healthy.
starting five.
If everyone's healthy,
Yeah.
no one can beat them.
There's no. They have the best start. Michael, you don't have to think about it. It's a fact. It's a fact. They have the best
Oh,
starting
No, they do.
five.
They do. They do.
OKC's
They do.
getting
They
there,
do. I
but-
wouldn't even argue that.
but-
They might even be second. They might be
OKC's getting
second.
there.
They might be
OKC's getting
second.
there.
You know, everyone on that team's a defensive player. JT's defense ain't that high. No, go on.
JB a defensive player?
JB's a good defensive player.
Jalen Brown.
Jalen Brown.
Are you
Jalen-
crazy,
Jalen
brother?
Brown's
Said a
role.
defensive player.
Are you
No,
mad,
they're all good
bro?
on defense.
Hey.
They all got good
Said
defense on them.
defensive player. Let's be
No,
let's be very
Jalen Brown's
careful.
known for his defense, though, my
That's
bro.
very scary to say.
Oh my god, fam.
very
He
scary to
marks
say.
the best player in the other team, not Jason Tatum. Listen, you
That's
don't
true.
watch Boston games,
It's
bro.
true.
true.
I don't
It's
even
true.
like Boston.
He
but I'm
was-
telling you
it's
about
true.
Boston.
He
my
was
brother.
marking the best player on
It's
the
true.
team in
He
the
marks
finals
the
last
best
year.
player in the other team.
He does.
Jalen Brown's known for
He was doing
defense,
that.
my
He
brother.
does.
That's why he's the best player
So-
in
So watch
Boston.
this.
So,
Watch
wait,
this. Watch this.
Klaus.
They got the best
He marked Kyrie in the
defensive
finals,
backcourt
Huh?
in the
Mark
league
Kyrie
right
in the
now.
finals.
Kyrie.
In the
What?
finals.
I'm pretty. He definitely
No,
had
Derek White did.
possessions
Derek
against.
White.
Derek White did.
Yeah.
So he was marking Luka.
No,
the whole
Luka,
time.
yes.
Majority
my
of the
guy.
time.
Majority of the time, yeah.
The whole
And
time.
No, no,
Luka
no.
Luka
They
trying
would
to get
switch.
Tatum to switch on to
No,
him.
no, no. Hey, the
Yeah.
Celtics.
Luka trying to
the
get
Celtics
Tatum
play
to switch on to
switch all
him. That's
the
an
time.
easier job. For
Jalen
him.
Brown.
It's an easier job than.
For
Jalen Brown
Luka.
is the best player in
For
Boston.
Luka.
Okay, sorry. I was gonna. Okay.
Jalen Brown's the
I
best
thought
player
I
in
don't know if
Boston.
you saw the other day when
Yeah.
the Timbers
Hey,
were
you
facing
realise
the
how
Nuggets.
no one's
Ant-Man was
disagreeing
calling
with
for a
that.
switch when
No
LeBron,
one's
when
disagreeing
Christian
with that.
Brown
You
was.
have to keep-
He
no
might
one's
even be the
disagreeing
best
with
player in the
that.
league.
I don't know
Oh, now
Christian
we're
Brown to be a
dragging.
phenomenal
won.
player. or nothing
Jalen
like
Brown.
that.
Finals
But
MVP.
Ant didn't want to guard
Andre
didn't
Iguodala
want
more
to
fans
guard him
than
for
P.
some
That don't mean
reason.
shit. That don't mean shit,
So you
bro.
know in the league,
He
in
was the
certain
best
players
player
that
that year.
No, he
yeah,
wasn't.
for your style and the way
I
you
thought you
play
meant in general. I was like,
no,
I would take Tatum on defense in general.
over Jalen Brown.
What?
Yeah.
I can see that.
Huh?
I'm
Why?
not gonna argue that.
Oh, that's
see it.
wild. That's
That's not
wild.
that crazy of a
That's
take.
wild.
I'm not gonna argue
That's
that.
not that crazy of a take.
I'm not gonna argue
Tatum
that.
play D?
Okay,
He can.
You're dragging it. You're
Pause.
dragging it.
He's a
You're
power
dragging it.
forward.
You're dragging it. You're
He's a
dragging it.
power
You're
forward. He's got some
dragging it.
defense
You're
there.
It's like,
dragging it. You're dragging it.
I don't know
Some
about
defense
that.
to play
I don't know what
power
Boston
Yeah.
forward.
games
Got
you
some
be
defense.
watching.
I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying.
I don't see him play defense.
You didn't watch the
I
finals.
see Jalen Brown.
You didn't-
I see
you
Jalen
didn't
Brown
watch the
playing
finals
defense.
then?
No, you see Jalen Brown. You see Jalen Brown taking the harder.
You
task.
realize that because Jason Tatum's shot wasn't falling, he just decided to hang his hat on literally everything else in the finals. So one, he was playing great defense.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, beautiful
Who was he
playmaking.
guarding? Who was he guarding? Who was he guarding? Kyrie that dropped 30 each game.
He wasn't guarding.
He wasn't
Who
guarding.
was he
Kyrie.
guarding?
You just said Derek White.
He had
PJ
many
Washington.
possessions
Would've been
on
PJ
With
Washington.
on
PJ
Luka.
Washington. Yeah.
He disappeared in the finals.
Who?
PJ Washington couldn't make a thing in the finals.
Wow, he locked down PJ Washington. Anyway.
Alright, cool. So right now,
This is great.
right now, who do
crazy, bro.
you guys have? Or do you think it's too early to start talking about who's gonna win that?
It's
shit?
never too early. You can
In
start
season
talking about
tournament?
preseason if you want to, bro.
What about
we
in
can talk
season
about-
tournament?
The in-season
In-season
tournament ain't even
tournament.
started yet.
Yeah,
It's
but it's gonna
really-
start. Who's looking? Who's got the? Who's
Well, the
who's
Cavs,
got the
the
momentum?
Cavs right now look
Who
like they
has
have the
the
most
momentum?
momentum.
The
The
Cavs
Cavs
could do it. The
The
Cavs,
Cavs,
could
they've got the most
do it.
momentum
The
right
Cavs
now.
could genuinely do it.
But do you think they could win a chip though?
No,
No.
not a chance.
But in season maybe.
Yeah, in season.
Look at Indiana. Indiana
Who's
won
the best player on the
in-season
Cavs?
Indiana went to Eastern Conference
Give me
Finals
some best
and they
Because-
made
because
it
teams were
in season
injured.
tournament.
Because teams
Your
were
boy
injured,
says
let's
it's
be real.
Mobley.
You can
I
only
say
beat
He
what's in
doesn't
front
make
of
it
you,
past
mate.
the healthy. I know
I could
that.
say it's
Don't get me
Mobley,
wrong. I get you. But that's why they're not going to be on the same level that
You don't
they're going to
trust
be last year. Or they were last year. It's like a 2021 Hawks
He's very
situation. in my
Mobley's
opinion.
very passive, man.
You see the 2021 Hawks
Who?
make the conference finals and then they just don't do anything after that. Like that's how I see
Talk about it,
the
Mobley.
Indiana Pacers right now.
Mobley's a
They don't
very
make
good
it past
player.
the healthy.
Mobley's a
They don't
very
make
good
it past the
player.
healthy Knicks team
Who?
that year. The Pacers.
Pacers.
They don't make it past the healthy Knicks team.
I don't trust Tyrese.
Get Indy, man. Indy ain't
Indy
doing
cold,
nothing, man.
Indy cold,
Indy's another
Indy
cursed.
cold.
Hey, hey,
organization.
hey, hey,
He's another cursed.
Tyrese
organization
Tyrese
winning
ain't
man.
playing like himself.
Yeah, he's inconsistent.
Tyrese isn't playing like himself.
What, right now?
Right now, he's not playing
Right
like
now, it's
himself.
just very inconsistent. He's gonna give you assists, but the shooting, just the entire offensive side, that's not
not
playmaking.
falling
It's
right
very
now.
off right
It's
now.
weird.
Give him
it's
some
weird.
time.
Because
10
see what
to
I've
11
seen?
games in. It's an 82 game season. We didn't even reach the
But
All
we
Star
only
weekend
have
yet.
season.
we only have 11
Last
games to
season-
react to.
You saw times when he will come into a game trying to shoot the same shots he shot the night before. Nothing would land.
Fair enough.
His jumper is very
It's
inconsistent.
awkward. It's
just
awkward.
inconsistent.
It's
Yeah,
very
it-
awkward.
yeah.
It's very awkward.
Him-
But it works for him.
No,
for
no, but
when
here's-
he's making
no,
it, he's
Here's the
making
difference.
That's what I'm
Here's
saying.
the
but you have
difference.
to rely on
I
him.
feel like
That's why people
I
take
feel like
LaMelo over him.
you see with the jump shot, right?
Because LaMelo shit's looking
Yeah.
fluid.
Yeah,
I was just about to bring up
yeah,
LaMelo.
yeah,
I was just
yeah,
about
LaMelo.
LaMelo.
Debate,
LaMelo's
yeah.
the way LaMelo shoots the basketball is the way you'd look at
LaMelo
consistent
shoots like
Tyrese
he's
Halliburton
shooting.
shooting.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know
Like,
someone that
they
shoots,
both have, like-
plays against their little brother. That's how LaMelo shoots a basketball.
But he makes the game
Yeah,
so
he
plays like
easy.
he
He gets
Okay, like, just-
and, hey, he
it's-
gets
it's
no
out of
lift.
hands.
If you see
He
his
gets
feet,
no
he gets
lift.
no lift.
All
from the
arms,
floor.
man, just-
all arms, and he can shoot from
all
like half
arm.
court. It's crazy.
Yeah. It makes it look easy
actually
as well.
insane.
Muscle memory.
Oh,
Yeah.
question: would you take a Trae Young or a LaMelo?
Melo.
Trey Young.
I'm
I did not
Trey.
expect
I'm
you to
taking
say
Trey.
that.
I'm taking Trey.
Trey, man, come on, man. Trey's solid, but he's built for
But it
this,
is.
bro.
But
Trey has
looking at-
eliminated
I'm looking at Trey with the
like
Hawks.
teams.
I
man.
definitely
I'm
didn't
looking
think
at
you'd
Trey
say. I
with
thought
the
you'd
Hawks.
hate Trey Young.
That's why
Why
thought
would
you
I
hate
hate, bro? I'm a
'Cause
basketball
you're-
guy,
yeah, but
bro.
you're also a
I've got
Knicks fan,
IQ,
though.
bro.
You're also
But
a
hold
Knicks
on.
fan.
I'm not a hater. I talk facts.
Trey don't like you guys.
Is it player for
You know
player
what I'm saying?
or what
But
they've
I
done
like his
with their
attitude. I
team?
like
also?
what he does to
Player,
my
just
team.
player.
Yeah, I like it.
If you just take LaMelo and you
Pause.
take Trey, which one? What?
Melo.
Nah, that's a pause on me.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Like which one?
No,
which
like
one
their
is
game,
just a better
I
player?
think I'll take LaMelo's
LaMelo.
game, but
Nah,
Their
Trey
games are very
shit-
similar.
Young's solid.
Their
Trey
games are very similar. I just think LaMelo
I
could be
LaMelo
a
agree
got
better
with
flash
defender.
to it.
I
LaMelo
agree
just got a bit more
with Sancho.
flash.
Trey Young's
Trey is
solid.
legit.
But
just
Trey's-
send people home with
legit.
ones.
He said
But
he
that
said
would
he
have-
said
Send people home with his ones, bro.
That's
He
sent the
got
whole
that.
organization on
That's
his
true,
ones,
that's true.
bro.
Fair enough.
Yo, Trey Young's
Who
solid.
do we
man.
remember
Just
from that 2021?
And his assist rate is high as
Yeah.
well.
Clint Capella.
And
Him and
John
Capella.
Collins,
John
Clint
Collins and
Capella.
Clint Capella.
Yeah, him and Capella.
John
got
Collins
good
Wasn't
back, yeah.
He's never actually really had a
Someone was on that
30
team.
number
Yeah,
two,
but
has
yeah.
he?
He's never had a certain number
Trey's
two.
never had like a top 10 or
was
top
his-
15 number
No,
two,
John
has he?
Collins was his number two.
Yeah.
But John
And
Collins
he
got
had
a top
DeJounte
10.
Murray and
No,
his
but
boys.
John
Like,
Collins got a top
Trey
10.
Trey
Trey's
himself.
got the top 10.
Trey
They had
Trey
Murray
Trey himself's not top 10.
Murray's not top 10.
Wait,
Trey is a
Kevin,
top 10 player.
if-
He's
No, I
a
know
top 15
Trey, but
player
he's never
himself.
had one to play
No, but if
alongside.
Trey had a
You can't
top
have
10 player to play alongside, he'll be on.
They'd be,
He
Trey would be the
number
second best player on that team.
one. You see what I'm saying? He would be.
You can't ask for a top 10, top 15 player to play
'Cause he's
under
at the
Trey
bottom of the 10.
because
Like,
he's a
if
top
you
10,
wanna
top
say,
15
like,
player.
Someone like LeBron or like AD or someone like that is at the bottom of the top 10. Trey will be second.
Yeah.
If AD was there, he would be second. If KD, bro, like any person you
No,
want to
but-
put
no, but the
from
thing
a-
is-
even
No,
11 to
it
15,
all depends on
he
what
would
position
still-
they're playing, innit?
Yeah.
It all depends on what position they're
AD
playing.
So
Yeah.
AD can be a top 10 player whilst playing the second option. So he could still be playing the
But
second option.
Have you guys seen that
behind Trey
MVP race so far?
Oh, yeah,
Seen
yeah,
that?
yeah,
Seen
yeah,
it?
yeah, yeah.
AD's number one.
AD's
AD's number one.
Lakers,
Yeah,
baby,
yeah,
Laker
yeah,
Nation.
yeah, yeah,
stand
yeah.
up.
AD's number one. AD's number one.
Laker
AD's
Nation,
number
stand
one.
up.
Let me
It's
get
looking
let
good,
me
both
get the list
sides.
down. Let me find the list.
Both
Yeah.
sides of the
Santos.
spectrum. Knicks,
You're
Lakers
5 and 4
looking
right now.
good.
Santos.
You're like 5 and 4 right now. We have
Santos,
to.
I'm not gonna lie, he's not gonna win it.
Who?
He probably
But
will.
he's not going to win it.
It looks
He's
good
not
now.
gonna win it, no.
It's too early.
We
It's
all
not
know.
too early,
We
yeah.
all know
No,
AD gets snubbed out of
We all know
everything.
the Serbian in Denver
Everything.
is probably going to take his
Yeah, fam.
fourth one home this
Serb-
year
The Serbian,
in Denver.
Really?
Mr. Serbia.
You think
In
so?
Denver.
I mean, he's been playing like it.
I don't even think that. I don't even
Don't
think
get
He's
me wrong,
third right
he's
now
been
on the
playing
list.
like it.
He's third right now on the list.
I think he
I
has
think,
three.
only-
I think SGA is gonna get the MVP this year because he was supposed
not
to win
happening.
he was supposed to win last year.
No, he wasn't.
He was.
What
He
the
was
fuck?
number
No, he
one
wasn't.
team
I'm
in the
like,
league,
you know
bro.
that. I'm
That's
like,
the
he wasn't.
number one
when
team in the
people say
league.
that, I always say no, he wasn't. Because if he was, he would have got it, and he didn't get it, so he
He
wasn't
had the
for
number
it.
one team in the league.
You're like
Okay.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Okay.
Like, Steve
Jason
Nash
Tatum
stole
has
it
the number
from
one team in the
me. No,
league.
he didn't.
Jason Tatum had the number one
Anthony
team in the league.
But
Davis,
just say
number
man the
one.
man in this team. He ain't the guy. He's not
They
the
got
guy.
Jason
Cool, so
Tatum.
Jaylen Brown had the number one.
Yeah.
Then Jalen
So
Brown
what
should have
about
won.
him?
Why didn't Jalen
So
Brown
why didn't
win
he win it?
MVP
Why
last
did he
year?
win what?
MVP.
MVP? He did. He won the finals.
No,
and
no,
and the
regular
That's
season.
not what I
and
said.
the conference
I said-
finals.
I said
Why
regular
didn't
season.
Jaylen Brown win the MVP?
Ah, you know why?
What do you mean why?
Why?
Oh no, Gav, man. I'm not gonna let you do that. I ain't gonna let you do that. Because we all know the MVP race for the last 3 to 4 years
I swear
has
to
been a
God,
big man
you know-
race.
you know
If
the
you
league
don't
don't lie.
clip
You know the
that
league
shit, if you don't clip that shit, you're losing money. If you don't clip that
Wait,
shit,
hold on. I've got to read the MVP
Hey yo,
ladder.
yo.
I
You
have
know
to
the league
read
be
out.
hating on Jalen Brown.
what
No,
are we doing?
no, hold on,
The
hold on.
league don't be hating on Jalen Brown.
Hold on, hold on.
The league don't be hating on Jalen Brown.
I have
sis.
to read out the
Yo,
MVP
the
ladder.
league
It's fact.
I have to read
Am I
the
lying?
ladder. Hold
Am I
on,
lying?
hold
Sorry,
on, hold
read
on.
out
The
the
league
league.
don't like
Hold
Jalen
on,
Brown.
hold
He doesn't
on.
have the stats for it.
Hold on.
What?
Jalen Brown
Guys,
did.
man,
Last
bro.
season,
Guys,
you think he had
guys,
MVP
guys.
level stats?
Hold
You're
on.
buzzing.
I have to read out the MVP ladder.
Okay, go on.
At number 1, so far we have Anthony Davis playing for the Los Angeles Lakers.
I hear that.
At number
Deserves
2,
some,
you have Jason Tatum playing for the Boston Celtics.
He's number 2.
At
Okay,
number
I didn't
2,
realize.
At number 2.
Heck,
At number
so far, I
3,
hear it.
you have the Serbian from Denver, Nikola
Don't
Jokic.
climb.
He's gonna climb
Playing
up. He's gonna climb
for
up.
the Denver Nuggets, like I just said. At number 3.
Yeah.
At number 4, yeah, we got that kid coming out of OKC, SGA, fam.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
No, no.
At number 5, Spider, my guy D Mitch.
Oh, yeah.
Got him at number 5
I
right
don't,
now.
I don't think he should be there.
But now, my question is, who do you think is going to get removed from this list
Donovan
as
Mitchell.
time goes
Donovan
on?
Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell.
Definitely.
Well, I think Tatum's going to be at the list as well.
Fair
think?
enough.
Well, top 5
That's
anyway. Top 5.
that's if you
top
think
5.
that's if you think he's not going to keep playing the way he's been playing
Top
so
5.
far.
He won't maintain
He's
2.
gonna be top 5.
SGA, I think, will remain.
Yeah, yeah.
I think.
I can see
I
that.
think. Go on. Let's talk.
Jason
about
Tatum's
it.
always
SGA
like
will
4 or
go
5
two,
every year.
maybe.
What
What about What about Nikola Jokic? Number 1.
Yeah. I don't know.
Anthony
Actually, I
Davis?
don't know. I think he'll be number 2. I think Jokic.
Embiid ain't going to make the list
I'm not
this
talking
year.
about Embiid.
I'm telling you.
No, I don't think he's
SGA
going to make the
winning.
list this year, though. Because he already said he's not going to play all the games this
Yeah,
season.
he doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
he
he just said he's not going to play back to back. They're not going to have
Back-to-backs,
back to back
that's
games
it,
every day.
back-to-backs.
He can still meet the 65 game quota without playing back to backs.
Fair enough. Okay, you guys think Donovan Mitchell's not going to remain?
No chance.
No, I don't think so.
He'll be one
I
of
think
those
for
extra
now-
5 that will be like,
yeah,
you know,
for now,
the
but
next
like-
five.
I think Luca can end up.
Yeah.
Luka will end up in this
Yeah.
ladder.
Luca does this thing where he will heat up about 20, 25 games.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
You ain't never gonna see him at the start.
Yeah.
By the end, you gonna see him
yeah.
one
He hit
two.
some
yes,
big shots
yes,
lately.
yes,
Have you
yes.
seen
Oh,
the
no,
shots
no,
he's
no, no.
hit
But the thing
some
is,
big
right?
shots.
The thing is,
On who? You ain't been watching you ain't been watching
I
Dallas.
ain't watching Dallas. Who I'm actually that was me actually asking.
They hit one big shot from the logo.
I think,
buzzing.
I think was that
Yeah.
on? No,
was it on-
if
was
the
on,
logo, I think Timberwolves. You know, it might
I think it was a
have been
Timberwolves. Yeah, it was a
might have been
Timberwolves.
the
Yeah,
you
it
know
was a
that.
Timberwolves. Yeah.
I think it might have been
was,
the
yeah.
Timberwolves. You know
It was,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
big shot.
It was a big shot. Still.
Big
It was a
shot.
Still.
Oh, was that the one where he started
And
shouting?
even Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson was like, "Yo, what the?" He was looking
yeah,
like,
yeah,
"Yeah,
yeah.
you seen that shit
Oh,
before?"
no, I've seen that. I've
You
seen that.
remember,
I've seen that. Yeah. But
I'm
no,
happy for Klay
see,
Thompson as a
no, but the
signing.
thing is, I think that's the reason why Luka will win MVP because I feel like the
Luka
way
deserves one.
I feel like
man.
the way the last few seasons have gone is that he's hooping throughout the start of the season, right? And he's always in that top, like he's always the
Five.
betting favorite before the season starts,
Yeah.
and he's always in that top 5 at the start of the season, and then he starts losing places towards the end.
Yeah.
But now, if you're saying he's nowhere near that
No, but
at the start,
we all know why. Luca is the only player in NBA history history to not have an MVP and have voters
Voters fatigue. It's insane. It's absolutely
Luka
insane.
is the only player
It
in
makes
NBA
no
history
sense.
to never win an MVP and have MVP voters fatigue.
It's
What do you mean by
crazy.
voters fatigue?
You know how like
As
you know
in-
how like
you know how,
Jokic-
like-
why did Jokic not win MVP in 2023? Voters fatigue.
Because everyone was like, we're tired of Jokic.
We're tired
winning
of you.
and
for-
being-
for-
We're tired
we
of
wanna vote
hearing
for someone new.
Lucas averaging 34 and 10. We're tired of hearing 32 and 11.
Yeah.
They don't want to give it to him. They don't want to give it to him. They're not going to give. If they wanted to, they would have given it to him in that big year, to be honest.
But
you
what
know
has he won?
Yeah.
He hasn't won anything, bruv.
Yeah, but
That's
Jokic was
nothing to do
winning
with MVP.
Jokic was winning MVP before he won a chip.
Jokic won.
No.
Jokic won
Jokic
2
had
MVPs.
2 MVPs before he won a chip.
Jokic won 2
2021,
without
what did he win?
chip. Jokic won 2
2022.
without a chip.
No,
What did he-
Embiid won 2022.
Jokic won
No,
two
no,
without
no,
a chip.
Jokic
Two
22.
MVPs without a chip.
Embiid won
MVPs without a
23 and
Yeah,
Jokic got the
Jokic
chip.
won the ring. Yeah,
Jokic got
yeah.
the
Back
chip.
to back.
Jokic
So
got the chip.
2021,
Yeah.
2022.
Yeah, but they were first in the
League.
league. They were first in the league, no?
Giannis won 2
They were
without.
first in the league, no?
Who was?
Denver.
No.
Regular season. They
What,
were first.
2022? They were sick. They were sick.
They were.
So you're telling me
Jamal
none of the
Murray
MVPs.
and Michael Porter Jr. went down that season. No, Jamal Murray was already down.
Yeah.
Michael Porter
So
Jr.
when
went down that
Denver-
season. He
so
had
when
his.
Denver-
He didn't have his 2 and 3, and he was 6th seed and won an MVP. You tell
Okay,
me
so
how.
when Jokic won his MVPs,
Mhm.
either one of them,
Yeah.
Denver was not first.
No.
Denver was sick. I'm telling you.
Okay,
Denver
for
was
one
sick.
of them.
No, there was
What about
number
that
one.
one?
No, there was number
2021.
one in the East, in the West. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
year they won their championship.
Yes, that's 2023. That's
23
not-
and Embiid won the
Yeah,
Embiid
yeah.
won the MVP
Yeah.
that year.
2021 and 2021, MPJ was injured, and then they were both injured, Jamal Murray and MPJ in 2022. He did not. There was no.
It's
first
not.
seed, second seed there.
It's
like, they
it's
were
it's
done.
more about the story of you getting MVP and your stats combined that gets you the MVP.
Saying I've got a segment here that's gonna get you happy.
Okay.
Warriors are looking better than they was last year.
They are absolutely. Yeah, I can't
Buddy
lie.
Hield fits like a glove. He looks
Yeah,
like,
yeah, he-
like
Buddy
he
Hield
looks
looks like-
comfortable.
Look,
very
Buddy Hield
comfortable.
looks like he's been a warrior for a few years.
Yeah,
That's crazy, isn't it?
facts.
I'm actually been.
Facts.
Okay, you're gonna disagree with me. You're gonna think.
Say what you're gonna say.
You're gonna think I'm saying this just now, but
Say- yeah, say
but
what you're gonna say.
I've wanted Buddy Hield on this team for years. I'm
It's a good
I'm
fit.
actually
It's a good
serious.
fit.
I
It's a
believe
good
you.
fit.
I'm
It's a good
serious.
fit.
It's the eyes he
he
gave
doesn't
you.
think
It's the
that.
eyes he gave
He
you.
doesn't
just
think
now.
that. He thinks for some reason I've been slandering Buddy Hield. I've never slandered Buddy Hield ever.
So
I don't know why they didn't go get him earlier. I really don't know why they didn't go get him earlier.
No, we've been trying to get him.
I swear down.
That's no. I think
Why was so
I've, seen,
hard?
I've seen like a report
Why would
somewhere.
you not want to be a Warrior?
It just fell through.
He went
I
from
don't know.
Sacramento to Indiana to
I don't know.
Philadelphia,
Hey,
yeah.
Hey,
like-
I've criticized Mike Dunleavy for a while before like this current season. That's where my criticism will just stop because I can't lie. I've always been thinking, why is he not making any moves in the trade season, in the trade deadline? He's just been sleeping. Like I literally tweeted Mike Dunleavy. I think our general manager is literally asleep during the trade deadline. But obviously last season he tried to trade for LeBron. I don't understand why he
Why
tried
the
to.
hell would you try to do that?
God knows, honestly. But I mean,
Okay.
I think we're a team to watch right now because I don't know if
You are.
if he's happy.
No,
No,
not to
no,
say-
no.
not to say they're
I'm
gonna
not talking
make
about
it
like
the heights. They're just fun
no,
to
no.
watch again
No,
now.
there's that, but that's not the point that I'm bringing.
You're not
I'm
making
bringing
it
up.
to the
I'm bringing up
playoffs.
in terms of trades.
Oh,
Like I think
you're not a playoff team.
I think. Oh, we are a playoff team.
Play in.
We are a playoff
Yo,
team.
yo.
Top 6 seed.
In.
Top 6. You can't be a playing team.
Dub's
without-
looking good.
You can't be a playing team.
Yes,
The
yes.
West Side, my guy. You
Hey.
talking about?
You can't
Golden
be a
State.
playing
This
team.
is not the
Hey,
East. This
What's
is the
your record
West.
right now? 7-1.
7-2.
Yeah, guess what? That means
cool.
Yeah,
That's
it's
good,
82
that's
game
That's
season.
cool.
It's an 82
That's
game
nice.
season.
We'll say
How's
that.
Tim-
Hey,
how's Timberwolves
we'll be
doing?
looking back at this thinking, raw, I was right.
How's Timberwolves doing?
He's Hussein's talking right now. You're being
That's what I'm
rude.
saying. But, hey,
You're showing your
last
age.
season, hey, yeah, spin that back on you.
But I'm defending you.
Wait,
This guy.
you always be saying that on me, though.
Bro,
That's
I'm
crazy.
defending you. Alright, so
With the Warriors, obviously Buddy Hield just fits like a glove,
Yeah, he does.
and the one of the more underrated additions to our team was the addition of Terry Stotts.
Who the hell is that?
As our assistant coach. one of
Oh,
our assistant
he
coaches.
was a player. I've never seen no
Deep in the
jersey.
organization, you know.
No, yeah, no,
You know, he's part of the
and also
Travels there on weekend. He's part of it.
you know, obviously I'm gonna watch every game and I'm gonna read a lot of shit about.
No,
my team
he's
and
in
No, that's
everything.
good.
Yeah, but so there's the
True
addition
fan.
of Terry Stotts
Yeah.
and the addition of Jerry Stackhouse.
I know Stackhouse.
Yeah.
Used to be a player for the
Yeah,
Wizards.
yeah.
Shout
The
out
addition of
Stackhouse.
him. He's I think Jerry
Old
Stackhouse.
school. That's
Old
old
school.
school.
Jerry
player.
Stackhouse is the
A
reason
flipping
why
dog.
our defense is looking so good. That's
Okay.
what we're hanging our hat on because minus the KD years, what we've been consistently having in our championship years were we'd be very high up there in our defensive rating.
It's a
Yeah,
defensive.
so we would hang our hats on defense and
Swear
then be really
down.
quick in transition.
I always
Yeah,
thought you
yeah,
guys
yeah.
needed interior defense.
No, it's not one of those. It's just we would always have like a really good defensive rating. Right now, I think we're third in the
It
league.
wasn't
in
even
defensive
interior
rating.
defense. That was.
Yeah,
that's
it
what
wasn't.
they
It
had.
just because
It was when they had
would
that
just be
Dre,
switchability.
Clay, and Iggy lineup.
Yeah.
No, the perimeter was a lockdown. No one could do nothing.
Literally.
When they had those three out at the same time, no one could do a damn thing.
Yeah, the def lineup was.
And if you use
was both
2017,
ways.
that's when you had JaVale waiting for. Man,
yeah,
that was,
yeah.
you had
But yeah,
no-
we're,
Shout out to
we're,
Golden
we're
State.
hanging our hat on the
You know what I'm
defensive
saying?
end.
I had a good time.
And when you're playing good defense, your offense is just gonna come together because you're putting through stops and you're getting back on transition. And we're a good team in
You lot be
transition.
running. I'm about to
running.
say, man,
We've
running.
been running, but yeah, like Jerry Stackhouse has probably been the most impactful thing. Him and Buddy Hield, the combination of those two has probably been the most impactful thing.
Golden
And
State.
like right now, I think our bench is leading the league in bench points. So
In the league?
yeah, he's leading the league in bench points. So we have
He's got the
arguably
best bench in the league, though.
us right
Celtics.
now.
It's actually
It's actually us.
Well done.
It's actually us right now.
which is
Genuinely.
surprising.
Yeah.
Surprising to me still.
So
I don't think
so
Peyton
so
Pritchard go
during
Sam
previous
Hauser
years.
I've got a question about that in a second. as
During
well.
previous
I like
years, we
Pritchard.
would be worried about the non-Steph minutes, but now I don't think I've ever been more.
No, I
confident
see
in
Buddy
non-Steph
playing the
minutes.
other day.
And that
Steph was
includes-
playing.
yeah, he's fine.
And he,
Yeah,
he was,
yeah.
you know, he was driving that car so comfortably.
Comfy.
It looked like we may not need Steph for this game because this guy's really doing his thing. No, not you need Steph in general, just not for that game.
Yeah.
But
But
Sorry, hold
the
on.
on-
Hit that big clutch free against the
go for it.
Celtics.
Just off what you said about the bench stuff. How do you feel? Lakers have the worst bench in the league. How do you feel?
you're a Laker too.
I'm a LeBron fan. Don't do that.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
I can't let this guy in the club, man. He ain't in no Laker
that
Nation
is
club.
crazy.
He's in the LeBron club. But yeah,
I'm in the LeBron club.
yeah,
Absolutely.
he ain't no Lakers club.
I agree.
You know when we get close to the playoffs,
Your
your
club
question-
got-
so
your
your
club got
question
18
was-
championships because of us Bron fans, no?
wow.
If Bron wasn't there, you'd have 17, right? Anyway,
Excuse me?
17?
You're talking about the bubble ring.
A ring is a ring.
A ring is a ring.
It's got a bubble on its ring. I don't know what to tell you.
Right.
You could argue that
So
bubble
continue,
ring
yeah.
means more than other rings.
We're not going to talk about that.
Because that's pure hoops right there, bro.
Yeah, so how do you feel?
About our team. Lakers.
Your team. Your team.
Our
Your
team.
team.
Your team in general.
Well, if
Like
if Lil Deng didn't take our money,
Oh,
there's no way. I'm playing. Listen.
You know that's
guys
his
are crazy.
his contract money.
this guy.
Yeah, but I didn't contribute.
No,
Who?
but
You didn't
that's-
contribute.
there's
Well,
plenty
they
of
didn't
players
contribute.
in the league that are injured and then they're just there.
He wasn't injured,
So
bro.
what was he doing?
He just took the
He
money.
just didn't play.
No, he just took the money.
What do you mean by he just
But he
took the money?
played.
Did he
didn't
run
play.
away?
You told me he put on a
Bro,
Laker jersey.
Yeah, so he
Lakers
played.
stopped paying Lil Deng in 2021 or something.
He was
fault is that?
he was just smart with his contract.
Yeah,
His fault is that?
he done good business.
Blame the Lakers organization for being dumb and
Blame
making that.
Genie.
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 What are you doing, Genie?
It's your fault, Genie.
It's your fault, Genie. Your dad would be
Blame
upset.
Genie Bus.
Yeah, we need to rectify that issue. We need to rectify that issue. Look into it.
Yeah, but you haven't. Yeah, your thought.
Moving on swiftly. You hear about?
The last thing I want to say
Go on.
is Steph doesn't like. I'm looking at a team.
How are you
where-
going to end? Why did
where-
you have to end it on Steph?
No,
I
No,
knew you was going to
bro.
end it on Steph.
I've got a hot
What's
take
that
for you
you
How
got
guys.
to
am
do
I?
with this?
No.
What's that you got to
No.
do with this?
This
We're
is
talking about Warriors.
this isn't about what Steph has to do now,
Okay.
which has been our thing for previous seasons.
Is he
It's
still
what
injured, by the
it's no.
Okay.
Steph's been back for like the last 2-3 games.
Okay.
But I'm looking at a team where Steph doesn't have to drop 30 a game for us to be successful, and that's
He's happy
like-
it's not
That's
2021.
that. Yeah, it's so because bro, although 2021 was really fun to watch, like we were a playing team. That was literally Steph being a one-man show,
Yeah.
dropping 40. Like,
No, he needed that. He needed that championship.
Don't you think the Warriors need to think about breaking it up soon?
what do you mean by breaking?
Clay's
up?
gone, mate.
No,
He's gone.
It's Brock.
No, I know, but like Dre, you got to go soon. Steph,
No,
you might have to
Draymond
find a new
will-
home.
Draymond-
Retire a Warrior. They will
Facts.
never get rid of this man. No.
And here's the thing, right?
They will
this
never get rid of him.
season, Draymond Green has been hooping. There's literally
Yeah, he
no
has
reason
been.
for us to ever think about.
I just think
Draymond.
it's mad
is
that
anchoring.
they are really
He's
hanging
literally-
their legacy
Like,
all on
and,
Francis.
and yeah,
Like they're not trying to build nothing new over there. They're trying to make sure we're gonna ride.
I mean, when you got the greatest shooter to ever play the game,
I hear you still.
yeah.
I hear
greatest
you.
shooter ever, man. You just got to set some screens, get him off, and then
Yeah,
shoot.
set some-
Pass the ball.
Pass the ball. Just give him the ball.
Swing the rock.
Give him the ball.
Swing
Swing
the
the
rock,
rock,
man.
Give the
I
ball.
know,
and-
but that's
give him a
shown
screen.
that it can be good for Steph, but it ain't always been good for the Warriors.
What do you
That's
mean?
why they're only
No,
finding
but
themselves
his thing,
again
right?
this
His
season,
thing,
innit?
his thing. Draymond Green's
Yeah.
issues have always been to do with off the
Off the
court,
court,
or like his antics on the court when it's like
Yeah,
fights
yeah,
and stuff. Right?
yeah, yeah.
But if we're to believe what he says he's trying to get less than 10 technical fouls
this season.
this whole season.
That's not gonna work.
I believe
If
him.
that actually lasts,
If he
I
make-
think we can.
If he
genuinely
makes
go
that,
places.
if he makes that his task, I believe he can. I believe he
I'm
can.
taking
find
the
it.
over on that, man. This
Nah, I
does
don't.
not have self control. I'm taking
Better,
the
better,
over.
better.
Even against the Wizards the other day.
Here's a
I
here's
seen
a little
on his
underrated
podcast
thing.
saying
I've
two
got-
players,
I've got a
two
take- I've
young
got a
players
take
come
for
next
you
to him.
guys. I've got a
And
real-
they started talking shit to him.
I got a real top
Is
take.
it is it
No, hold his
is
cool.
it to do with the Warriors?
No, it's nothing to do
Oh,
with
let
it.
me just say my last thing and then.
Oh gosh, this guy.
No, the
You
last
gotta
thing.
give him
Hey,
15 minutes for the Warriors.
Yeah,
every
Warriors.
We need a
episode.
segment just
I
for
think
the
the
Warriors,
Warriors.
just the
I think
Warriors.
this is
I don't
really
even know how it
no,
goes
shout
down.
out Pajemski because he
Who?
Pajemski he let
Oh,
the
Ginger
Brandon
you.
Pajemski. You
Ginger
know who Brandon
you.
Pajemski is?
Who?
He was on the
Ginger you,
select
bro.
US.
The
team.
white,
Yeah.
the shooting
on the
guard on our
select
team.
Not Pods.
The sophomore shooting guard on our team. Pods.
Oh, why are you calling Pods?
Oh my god, he don't know his actual name.
That's his name.
You
His
know
name is
how he-
Pajemski.
He didn't know his name was.
His name is Brandon Pajemski.
Talking to a Golden State Warrior fan now.
We knew that.
Everyone knows this.
We knew
though.
that. Like,
I didn't know him to be
Yeah,
Pods,
okay,
but
but shout out to
the
him.
Jewish kid, he's cold.
He led. I don't know. I don't think he's Jewish.
He cold.
I don't think he's Jewish though.
The last name like that, he's Jewish, man. I'm
I don't
telling
think
you.
he's Jewish.
What's his last name?
Pajemski. I think he's probably
He
like
could be
Eastern
Polish
European
or
or something.
something.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
like that.
I'm
But
not
anyway,
Jewish.
Pajemski.
he led the league last year in plus minus, and he led the league last year in I think it's charges drawn. So he's
How you know what charges drawn?
huh? 'Cause it's just, I watched the games.
No,
Hey,
you did a. It's a
I watched
Warriors.
the games,
That's a
please.
charges.
Let's say
drawn.
it's
I watched the games.
He's been waiting.
I watched the games. Hey,
I gotta wrap this
So-
up soon.
so-
I gotta wrap this
so-
up soon.
even in a loss,
Listen.
even in a loss, he's always like a positive on our teams. I just want to shout him
He
out.
has been. I can't lie. He's been
Consistently
balling.
well.
Listen, shout out to Golden State and what they got going on. Hot start.
What's your take?
My take is, and I want to get everyone's opinion here, is
Don't do that.
Go on.
now that we have the new generation of basketball talent out,
Anthony
I've
Davis-
noticed,
I
I've
mean,
noticed,
Anthony Davis.
yeah, Anthony,
Edwards.
Edwards,
Yeah.
Tatum,
John
Yeah.
Morant.
John Moran.
Oh, hold on.
John-
Shout out
hold
John
on,
Morant's
wait,
return.
wait, let me
Shout
finish,
out the
y'all.
return of Jar.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be doing this. But shout out the return of Jar because he's been balling.
Yeah.
And he's been
took
showing
me so long
everyone,
to
don't
clock.
forget about me.
Yeah.
I'm still here.
Can I
But
land?
continue, go on,
Can I land?
I had to
Sorry,
give the
sorry,
return of
sorry.
Jar.
Reverse
Yeah,
that.
no,
Let's
no,
go.
and that's important.
The
for you
return
to
of
bring
Jar.
up. You
Let's
know why
go.
I'm bringing it up? Because one of the players that was deemed to be the face of the league has now been injured again. Zion Williams,
Yep.
hamstring
Williamson
injury,
was never
a
gonna
few
be the face.
injuries.
No, you don't-
No, he was
And-
built to be the. He was supposed
When he
to
was
be the
drafted,
face.
supposed
maybe
to
of
be-
the league.
No, they
He was
tried. They
supposed to
tried.
be
They
the
tried.
new-
His
yes.
rookie season,
He was
they
supposed to
tried.
be
They
when he
tried.
came in.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
supposed to be the face of the league.
Yeah.
Rookie season, maybe. I agree with you. I agree.
Yes.
When he
Zion,
came
they
in.
stopped
Yes.
trying to make
When
Zion
he
the
came
face
in,
of
I
the
agree.
league
When?
in COVID.
Yeah.
So,
No,
can
once-
I ask you
No,
one question?
Jar
One question.
started firing,
One question.
made that
I got
whole
to relax.
comeback.
I said,
No,
book
it's-
Jar
it's-
firing, and
Be
it
honest, be
stopped.
honest.
But-
The hype died down 2021.
Can I ask
No,
one question?
100%.
Can I land? Can I land with
Go
my
on, go on,
question?
go on,
Sorry,
continue,
go ahead.
continue.
Is Zion still the same caliber player
Hell no.
as
No.
No, yes, he is.
Edwards?
As Jar.
Zion?
Put him
Oh,
as Jar,
oh,
bro.
oh,
Because Jar
oh,
went second.
oh.
He's
Well,
not.
he's
He's
in
not
here,
the
so-
guy.
Jar's the best one in the draft.
But hold on,
Absolutely.
stop.
Jar's the best one in the draft.
Absolutely.
Because if you keep it real, when you watch Zion actually play, but he makes people like Giannis struggle against him, fam. He's actually a very good player.
Okay, but how many
You're-
times he can be injured though?
Hey,
That's the flipping problem.
Hey.
You've never played a full season.
Exactly.
You have
So-
a healthy.
The problem is
So
his
you have a
effort-
relatively
no, his effort itself is very inconsistent as well.
Yeah.
His actual
You
effort
can't
on
base
the
I see
his
Draymond
actual-
locked him up the
Sometimes-
other
yeah.
day.
Too much. There's too
Draymond
much.
locked him up the other day. And Draymond's
Uh,
an old man
Hey,
like
hey,
strap.
Yeah.
I've never seen Zion get locked up. So
Draymond.
You didn't
locked
watch
him
the
up,
Warriors
fam.
games.
Yeah,
Draymond
Back to back, by the way.
locked him up.
Just letting you know.
You
I'm
watched
watch
the
that.
Lakers
Back to
last
back.
season, right?
yeah.
In season tournament,
Yeah.
you seen it.
Oh yeah.
Just
yeah,
letting you know.
yeah.
Hey,
You seen
it
it
was
there,
it
I
was
saw
it
that,
was
I saw
it was the
Oh, come on,
Warriors.
that's the Lakers. Though. I
Hey,
expect
it was the
that.
Warriors
It was
back to
LeBron
back.
that did it. 39. Locked him up.
Hey, back to back against Draymond Green, no Steph, and we won both those games because Zion was in jail. He was in
You know
prison.
what it is, yeah?
I've
In
never
that
seen
game,
stuff
you
like
could
that.
just clearly see Draymond just seen this all before.
No, facts.
He knew where he was gonna go.
And you know
what
what?
step he was
Dre's
gonna
got
take.
all his grey
He's seen
hairs
it all
out.
before.
no, Dre. No,
don't
shout out
care,
Draymond. He
bro.
don't
It's
care.
you, yeah,
He's
you
got
don't
all his
care,
grey
bro.
hairs out, fam. And he's like,
But
like,
he's
he
literally
looked
like
like
he's
an old
seeing
man
everything.
going against a young bull, and
Yeah.
I just knew everything this guy's gonna do, and I just
Yeah.
stopped him at every moment, fam.
Predictable.
Like, it looked
Like,
so.
it was like
it was a
it was
cold
one
game.
dribble poke.
It was a cold game.
It was just, I'm gonna let you back me down. I'm time, let you back me down. Turn around, just front room, just short.
So
on the
Zion
line.
Williams does not belong with
Absolutely
those players.
don't belong.
Tatum,
It's so
Ja,
sad. It's so
Edwards.
You know
sad.
what I
Don't
put him?
belong.
I would have put him in the
LaMelo.
conversation we had earlier.
No more.
No,
No,
chance.
you won't put him in the LaMelo conversation?
I'll take
That's
Lamelo.
not the same caliber.
No,
Okay.
That's a different
But,
output.
but,
I'll
no,
take
but,
it.
no, but hey, if you want to talk about tiers, yeah, but I'm taking Lamelo over Zion.
yeah, I would.
Fair.
I'm taking
Fair.
Lamelo over
That's
Zion.
what I'm
I'll take
saying.
Lamelo
Like,
over Zion.
Zion, your stocks has dropped a lot,
Yeah.
Close,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
and
Close,
sadly,
mate.
You taking Zion or Tyrese?
I'm taking. Oh, depends. Depends.
See
Depends.
now?
Is this?
But hold on,
last
we're
year or this
comparing
year?
forwards and point guards and all these other things like
No,
that.
but we're just thinking who's a better player, who's higher on our
who
rank.
would you start a team with?
Tyrese Halliburton for me.
I think
What I'm
Tyrese
saying?
Halliburton's
Yeah.
easier to build around.
Yeah, that's why.
So like Zion's dropped bare tiers. It's not just a couple. He's
Yeah.
dropped bare.
Sadly,
From what we're saying,
sadly,
Tyrese better than
Well,
him.
I want to.
I don't know if he's top 20 anymore, bro. I don't know.
I want to hear the,
He's not top
the
20.
audience's point of view. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
He's top
Alright,
30.
cool.
I'll give
I
him
need
top 30.
everyone's pick, yeah, on who they're going to think is going to win the in season.
In season.
in season.
in
You're,
season.
I'm
you're
not-
going for your Warriors.
No, I'm not.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Oh,
Wow.
whoa, whoa!
Wow.
What's going
Wow.
on here?
Wow.
Whoa!
Hey,
Whoa!
I think we can
Bullet.
go pretty far, but I can't lie to you.
oh my
If-
god!
Who you
As
thinking
long,
then?
I think it's the Cavaliers season to win it. I think
In season,
Okay.
you're going
I think,
Cavs?
I think it's their
Mike.
tournament to lose.
Mike, who you go for?
In season.
In
Yeah,
season.
in
In
season.
season.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about the championship
No,
right now, just
no.
the in
Has to be
season.
the Grizzlies, man.
You're going for the Grizz.
Damn.
Grizzlies.
Who you going to go for?
I
Are
don't
your
see
Lakers going to repeat?
I don't see it.
Nah,
just
Lakers
saw
got
Giants
it last year. I
got
think this
34
year is gonna be the Knicks.
I haven't heard his name before that though.
Okay.
I'm going with
So
the
the
Knicks
Knicks.
this season. Yeah,
Fair.
Knicks.
I'm going with my Timberwolves. I'm going with my Timberwolves.
I don't think Anthony
They
cares about
definitely ain't winning the Larry O'Brien.
No,
trophy.
but he.
that. I think he cares way too much about that.
Who? Ant?
Yeah, I don't care about no in-season.
No, but
I don't think
but-
Ant's gonna
hey,
care about in
hey,
season,
you don't
if
think
I'm
he
being
cares about
honest.
money?
Let me be
You
real.
don't think
'Cause
he
I
cares
don't
about
think my Timberwolves are going to win it in season or they're going to win a chip this season.
Wait. This year, by the way.
I'm gonna go
this
for the
year, by the
Suns.
way.
I'm going with my
Jalen Brunson,
Eastern guys. My
Like he said,
Eastern
next time
guys.
Jalen Brunson will go into that and be like, you know what, I ain't letting
Let me get it
I'm gonna win
for.
this in-season cup. I'm
Yeah.
Right.
I don't see
The Knicks have
Ant
more-
being
yeah.
like,
Especially
This
after
time
coming
I'm
that
trying to
All-Star
win a
game and he
chip.
shot all left because he didn't really care.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's showing that if he doesn't care.
Oh, by the way,
he don't
this
care.
this season is called
Ash.
the Emirates NBA Cup, so
And
it's not
he's-
called the in-season tournament.
Oh, you're right.
Oh,
It's
is
called-
it?
It
Oh,
is
it's
called the
Emirates,
Emirates Cup.
Emirates.
The
But
Emirates
it's
NBA
still
Cup.
called the in-season tournament.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's not.
Is it not?
It's
called
just the
what's it
NBA
called?
Cup.
Yeah,
Just the
they-
NBA
oh,
Cup.
they
Yeah,
have the
Emirates NBA
in-season
Cup. That's
in
it.
that's
Right,
NBA
shout
Cup.
out NBA. They just switched up
Oh,
on us like
NBA
that.
Cup.
Yeah,
Right.
NBA Cup.
Ash, you
said
got for
the
in-season
Emirates.
tournament winner.
I can't lie. I'm going Cavs.
You going Cavs?
Yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
yeah. I think Cavs.
I can't lie. I watched the Cavs against my team, and the way their
Yeah.
defense is looking
Yeah.
is ridiculous.
Right now, they're set up in terms of defense, solid. They're very well. Like I feel like
Not the
And they're
season.
deep as well.
they're
They got
doing their
a lot,
Not
thing.
the
Yeah,
season.
a lot of
exactly.
good players.
Exactly.
It could be.
They do.
I think it's between Evan Mobley and Darius Garland.
But
the way
yeah.
Darius Garland's
I got a question for the fans now. You can see
and,
we
and
got.
it's crazy. 'cause-
Hold on, Hussein. I got a question to the fans.
You ain't
Warriors
saying that.
conversations is done.
I was talking about the Warriors.
Okay.
I was talking about the Warriors, bro.
As you can see over here, I've got 3 current players. And as you can see over here, I've got 3 legendary players.
Oh no, no,
To the fans,
Oh,
I
no.
need to know, in a 3-on-3 on that blacktop,
no.
what team are you taking? And that's my closing statement
The fact
right
that you're
there.
even asking.
Don't
the
show your
audience
age, guys.
Yeah.
Don't show your
Hey,
age.
hey,
Show-
hey,
don't
don't
show your
show your
this. Don't
age.
show your age.
Show your
Look,
mind.
look closely
Yeah.
at the
Yeah.
names.
By the way,
Right?
Like
But hold on,
Hey,
question. Remember, fans,
it's
you're choosing them by the jerseys on the wall.
yes,
You're not so with
yes.
Shaq over here. You're not going to choose a Laker Shaq. You're choosing
No.
an
Magic
Orlando Magic,
Magic.
Shaq.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
it's
So you
8
got-
Kobe. That's not 24 Kobe. That's
that's
8
the number
Kobe.
8 Kobe.
Yeah, he still
Hey,
dropped
cool.
81.
You can take
though.
Michael Jordan in his
With
prime,
the 8.
1996 or 1986, however you want to look at
Did he
it.
win or lose that game?
Are you crazy? The greatest game of all time.
What's
That's
that?
not
The great. He
The
was
Toronto
losing that
Raptors-
game.
the Toronto
He was
Raptors-
losing that game.
Hear what I'm
He
about to
was
say.
losing.
Santos, hear what I'm
You
about to
guys,
say.
it's a
Mother came
wrap.
out.
It's a
His
wrap.
his
It's a wrap.
grandmother,
Wait,
wait,
his
Santos,
grandmother
Santos,
that's
Santos,
never seen him
Santos.
play came to
Santos.
watch
All right,
the
let's
grandson
do this.
play, and the
Caddy
grandson
up.
dropped 81.
Santos, wait.
Right,
81.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
81, my
Keep that
guy.
81
If
on
Will ain't your goat, I don't know.
BBL teams don't even reach 81 sometimes.
He looked in the camera. He looked in the camera and said that.
81 for grandma. Respect the mamba. I'm out.
But I just want to, you can't have the greatest game in history.
That is the greatest game in history.
Against
Because he was
Toronto.
losing.
No,
he was losing.
That's not why.
He was losing.
That's not why.
It wasn't a blowout.
That's not
It
why.
wasn't a blowout. It's not because it's just a blowout.
That's not why. That's not why. That's not why I'm saying it.
Jalen
No,
Rose
I'm saying
was
it.
guarding him.
Stop talking now.
You
He wasn't.
Are you gonna come here and say?
Jalen Rose was a
I'm gonna
baller.
move back.
Jalen
You're
Rose was
gonna
a
come here.
baller.
you're
But he wasn't the one who primarily guarded him.
Jalen Rose was a baller.
He wasn't primarily
Guys,
guarding him.
guys.
Thank you guys for tuning in today to the No Look podcast, sponsored by Free Excel in collaboration with Ballers London.
Yeah, I am Kevin. That is.
I've been saying.
Santos.
That's it. From me out from see you guys.
We out, baby.
We out.
Bow.
Ron is the GOAT.
Swish.
MJ.
Let's go.
He's wearing full Jordan outfit.
You are wearing
Oh my
full Jordan.
God.
It's crazy.
You're in a complete full Jordan set.
Full Jordan.
Full Jordan.
Fairs,
Are the
yeah.
socks Jordan? If they are, that's criminal. Oh, okay.
What's up, everyone? I'm Jordan, founder of 3XL,
Santos.
co-founder of 3XL. We're tackling a unique challenge. Less than 0.03% of basketball players make it professionally, leaving millions of talented basketball players without visibility, exposure, place to record their stats, and just be rewarded for their performance. At 3XL, we're building an open world 3x3 basketball league powered by Web3.
Where you can stream your games, track your stats, create content, and earn rewards, guys. Performance, participation is all real, just like a video game, all on the 3XL app.
Yeah, it's gonna be like playing a real life video game, 2K Park, but in the real world.
Yeah. Pre-register at 3XL and follow us on all social links. Join us in a community revolutionizing basketball like you've never seen before, guys. Make sure you register.
Let's capture the heart of basketball together.
3XL.
Thanks for
Bow! Bow, bitch!
Yeah, let's go.